Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. Sean Connery is back, and we are back. It's not Friday, it's not Sunday. That was a happenstance. That was a circumstance. No, we play Saturday nights, and I think we're, honestly, we brag about ourselves a little bit, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'll tell you the whole truth. I think we're playing the hotness because if you were on the internet this week, there was a whole lot of conversation about Sam Mustafa's NIMITZ. A lot, 99.9% of it positive, crediting it for its innovation and a new approach to naval warfare. World War II, a nice simplified game. So I'm happy that we were right on the edge of it, and I know a lot of folks have come in. Turk beat you. Afternoon, Turk, to you, sir. He's been busy making us nice things for other games, but we're not going to talk about those games right now. I'm just doing a tweet. And it's out. Tweet is out.
He did not beat me. I was first.
You don't count because you're already in the party.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's even by that metric, I understand he feels he's first. Robert?
Because I used to do the same thing. You're no first. You're in the party.
Well, not just that, though. He's if you look at the chat... Never mind. Robert, you're first. You are the first.
I got the first like, though.
Did you? Did you like? You're the first like up. Well, everybody join Mike in liking as you come in. Thank you so much when you do.
I can't look at that.
I know you can't. That would turn you into what Vance would describe as a cheating bastard. But no, and in fact,
I just want it known that as I was coming into Tabletop Simulator, I noticed that I had been promoted to addict.
Yes.
I'm not
this is a very
sure that's
day.
good.
No. It's funny, and first of all, you sound like you're at the other end of a tin can, my brother. You got something going on with your headset?
I don't have my headset plugged in.
Ooh.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why you sound. It sounds like two tin cans and a line of string, but it's good. We're good.
That was our secure comms in the Navy.
But all to the point. Two things happened this week, actually. Dave Thompson, D-Jack Thompson, who, he and I were going back and forth a little bit, and he posted that he is about to hit 10,000 hours on Tabletop Simulator. And now, yes, he said he develops his games in TTS now. That's where, and if you listened at all to the Armchair Dragoons Mentioned in Dispatches podcast this week, you heard us talking about how that is the new space for a lot of that design stuff, and certainly he's over there. On the other hand, that made me feel a lot better about my 4,000 hours. I'm not crazy. And then I noted that our guy Achilles had indeed crossed the 500-hour threshold. However, it was just 2 weeks ago, I believe. OJ, did you not in fact cross the 1,000-hour threshold?
Yeah, I do believe so.
Yeah, so we got
OJ's always ahead of me.
He's always ahead. Yeah, Velker is approaching 2,000, I think. So it's and for those who don't know, if you like our Tabletop Simulator games, once again, the spring sale for Steam is on foot. You can get this for $10. All this gaming for $10, folks. You're not going to do better. Mechanical Turk, congratulate you, Achilles, on your new addiction.
Thank you.
Feed the Frankenstein. We are back here for part 3 of the Murmansk Run, where our two competing admirals, Dalinor and the Chronologist, are trying to, the Chronologist is trying very, very hard. Somewhere one of these flags, because we don't see them yet, one of these flags represents, or perhaps two, perhaps three, represent convoys of ships that are trying to get and support the Allied war effort against the Kriegsmarine. And he has to get those ships. He gets points for getting those ships off of either this side or this side. I can't imagine it would matter once he's there. But that's where he has to get to. In the meanwhile, Dalinor, in charge of the Kriegsmarine, is trying to stop him. Not too complex. This is...
Hi-ho!
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
there
just you're being there. This is our graveyard of ships over here in the corner. Those that have passed and had seen better days. But and I will tell you, and I posted this into the Discord chat. earlier that I was a little surprised, although Chrono made perfect sense of it, that the Kriegsmarine is actually up a fair number of points as matters stand, in large part due to, for those who saw it, the nigh miraculous sinking of the HMS Anson in our surface action. So that was pretty crazy, go nuts stuff. Also, Chrono, for your benefit, I have placed the Furious, the DC over here,
Oh, fantastic.
so that
Are
you
we
can,
also-
and your planes are where they were. So
Okay. Are we going to adjust the torpedo bombers as well?
the
German torpedo bombers?
in what way?
We had some ones
Yes,
roll.
No, we're not
Yes.
doing. No, that was not the rule at the time.
Alrighty.
Nope, that's not what we did. We played it. We played it as we did it. So, let's let it be remembered that from now on out, yes, those close defenses. You roll those ones down, or they're gone. So-
Roger that. Yep, I was following that conversation.
Yep. So anyway, it is day 3.
So
It
you're
is
not
the
gonna-
afternoon.
We're wrong, and I was right again.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the
Who
rule
invited him anyway?
Well, no, I mean the other part of that is he's adept at noting poorly written rules. That I still say that's a poorly written rule. But in any event,
We'll have a errata for it.
no, I don't think he's going to change that one. It's far more like he's already busy publishing not so much errata but modifications to the ships, because as I said, there is a pornographic love of the statistics of naval vessels that is rare in wargaming. Even in wargaming, which is usually, you would think, a shed for such things. And he's getting a lot of back and forth about what the rating of different ships should be. And he even took a crazier dive. Calling for statistics for the French Navy. And I do believe that our own Chrono was the first possible contributor. So we'll... and I know he's been...
He even changed some points in some of the ships too.
Oh yeah, he sure did. Well, he also admitted he made a mistake with the tribal destroyers and stuff, tribal class British destroyers, stuff like that. It's okay. It's all been small beer.
Well, it's a first iteration. I mean,
Yeah, it's
you
been
have
small-
little mistakes here.
It's been small beer so far, but I draw a keen distinction between mistakes, things that should have been caught in playtest, and things where people call up and say, "Are you sure? Do you want to talk about it? Maybe we should discuss it." Because it's not as if the numbers, the point values, are somehow written in a book somewhere that Sam could just open up. You know, he had to figure it out, and if people disagree, it can be a good conversation as long as we all.
That's
It
very
hasn't
well
taken
made.
away from the fun. I'll tell you that.
Not at all.
That one very well could have been someone hit the wrong key,
Sure.
hit it instead of a 3, and
Yeah,
then
when
it
you-
just was 5.
Absolutely. So here we are. We are at day 3, turn midday. We remember our sequence of play. Boop, 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 boop. We begin with our C movement phase. Gentlemen, please write down your day's movement. Chrono or Dalinar, you of course may send it to me in the Discord chat. Already did it.
I've got mine ready to go.
Look at you guys. You're the best. I see it. I'm gonna look. Because I checked. That's right. Dalinar did indeed send out his flying boat.
Floaty boaty.
The floaty boaty
Flying boaty.
has received its whole thing. So I don't remember who did it for. Well, the Germans are attacking. Germans, why don't you show us a move?
Floaty boat.
Where'd you put that floaty boat? There it is. Okay. Ooh, it's peeking over there, eh? Very good. Chrono.
All right. Task Force D. Forster is being split to H.
Ooh, so now out will come a brand new task force. Otherwise known as this guy's got a long way to get home. Poor devil. But a prudent move, I think. All right. That's you, Dalinar.
Task Force 1. Hey, you're on your ship. You don't know this.
Allies.
Task Force G stays where it is.
German.
Excuse me, having a coffee.
No worries.
Sorry, I'm still not over this congestion of everything with this weather changing and everything.
Mm.
Oh, I've been there.
It is the Red Ouroboros.
Task Force 4,
Task Force 4.
going to Stormy Storm.
Task Force S stays where it is.
Task Force 2.
I see.
Do you know?
I was just about to say that. Do you? Do you indeed?
Everyone else I have is sticking where they are, so.
Germans?
I'm done. I have
that's-
everything.
yeah, it's all
Everything I
of
have
them.
is done.
All right, okay. I wasn't keeping track. Thank you for doing so.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so let's rock and roll with a die roll. A die roll for initiative in the operations phase. Ooh, a very
Dang
fine
it.
roll.
Ouch.
Yeah. Could have brought it had he tied it, but that's you, Chrono. Hit it.
Ready.
All planes going to ready. Got it. Dalinar.
We are going after Task Force A.
With
Task Force 2.
Task Force 2 is going to attempt to engage Task Force A. He first, of course, has to spot it, but there's going to be some pretty significant advantages in terms of the spotting because he's revealed, in fact, he's proximate because he's got a guy right there, and he gets the +1 because he's got the floaty boaty.
I thought Prox was only if you had another task force in addition to your own. In the
I
same.
don't think so. It's okay to look in the rules, isn't it? Of course it is.
It better be because we
Because
do it
that
frequently.
I believe that what you're thinking of is for planes and things, Chrono.
Okay.
But let's have a look.
Well, you're exposed anyway, so it's still approximately
Yes,
what
if
you look
it
at.
is revealed and you have at least one friendly operational base or task force in that same zone.
Alrighty.
So that's going to be, I hate to do it to you, anything but a 1.
Really? You had to mention that.
Sorry,
Anything
man.
but a one. Nope, spotted.
So he comes on in. Chrono, you want that fight?
No, I don't. I'm running
Unfortunately,
away.
I don't think there's a lick of thing you can do about it because you got that.
Got speed 12.
What is your slowest speed?
It should be 12.
Okay. And I believe ties go to the runner, don't they?
Let me see.
That's a.
I don't think so. I think that to beat my speed.
Do they? Okay, I'm really happy about the fact that tie goes to the runner works in this case. I want to say
If
that.
your enemy's TF has a higher speed, it clearly says that the enemy's TF has a higher speed than yours, it may avoid the surface action.
Okay, so you do not have a higher speed. Surface action. Here we go.
Ooh, we're starting off with the fun stuff.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that thing.
Yeah, he's that thing is in a whole world of trouble, is what it is. So
So I knew he was gonna do this ready action. Yeah, those swordfish are a pain in the butt.
that's their job, man.
Oh, I know.
So floaty boat, we don't worry about. All right. So what we'll start with is we're gonna go with Dalinar. So if all the allies can blind themselves, please. This won't take but a moment.
Yeah, we could ask Luchans how annoying those swordfish are. Oh, wait, no, we can't.
Oh.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to. I don't think too soon is appropriate, but. All right, we're blinded.
Yeah, 90 years is probably not too soon.
It's probably good. It's probably good. Yeah. Here we are.
Well, 80 years. Yeah, sorry.
I just want to make sure I was bringing everybody with. So.
Yeah, that's all in line, but this.
Oh, it's just everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on.
Make sure I get all my signs. I worked very hard on those signs, and I want them. Makes me mad I don't get them. All my signs come? Yay. Ooh, won't quite fit it. All right. Stop it. That's good. Now I have to save. Don't be moving stuff.
Oh, sorry.
You can do all that when we get back here, but right now I just got to set up the table.
Yeah, I was just putting a like with like on the cards.
That's all. And that's certainly appropriate once we get back there. There we are. Back to back to here. Now, if the Germans will please blindfold themselves, thank you.
Oh my god, that's not a carrier, that's a battleship. The Scooby-Doo mode.
All right, so get these guys, and then we'll go over here. We're gonna go over here. And we're gonna go to. Where'd it go?
Oh, Alice, come blindfold. We can blindfold now, Achilles.
Yes, I am blindfolded.
Okay, very good. And Germans are not.
No, I'm not talking about normally in life. I mean, like in the game.
I started out blindfolded.
I was born blindfolded, yeah. All right, let's get that. Get those off of there, though. And
OJ, are you get to play? Are they going to give you a ship, OJ?
I don't know. No, there's no colors, so I'm just kind of watching and.
we got to see how many. Let's see
It's
how
all
many
right.
dudes we
I'm
want.
good.
I could certainly create a color easily enough. You know that.
I know you could, but either way, I'm good.
All right, and now we've got.
OJ's the cheering section. Or like the Muppets. He's the old guy in the up in those friggin' balcony.
Oh, Statler and Waldorf.
Yes.
Where are those guys?
They're up in the balcony. I just told you.
Funny.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was going to be the CAG for the Furious.
But they can't launch.
I know.
There's
I got the Garland. I got the Hero. But I don't see the Hotspur.
Why, thank you. I've been told heroes plenty of
Garland's
times. but,
down here.
Yep.
I'd be more likely to be a Juker's 88.
Here's the
pilot.
Hotspur.
Yeah, I'm just lining them up.
Yeah.
Queue them up down here at the bottom.
Garland, Hero,
Hotspur.
need Zulu, and Impulsive.
You don't have Impulsive.
Oh wait, the Impulsive is dead, isn't it?
Yep. You
Okay.
have Garland, Hero, Hotspur, and the Zulu.
Yes.
And the Glasgow.
Yeah.
That got sunk by a torpedo.
Where's the Glasgow? The Great Glaswegian.
It's in Scotland.
You funny.
Here it is, all the way up here.
Thank you. Should be able to grab all this. Stop it. Scooch, scooch, scooch. This is the digital equivalent of digging through the boxes. Here we are. And here we are. And here we are. Here we are. Yay. They all gonna fit? Nope. Hey,
Nope.
hey, don't. Hey, what you doing, man? Knock it off.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
You know, I did suspect it was you. You understand that?
We caught him on the board, wasn't me?
But once again,
It
you
wasn't
know,
me. I was wrong. You're right.
Almost. Pretty close.
Yeah, I gotta shrink one of them, unfortunately. This thing is just not Well, that'd be the one to shrink, I guess. Yeah.
You
Never
shrink all of
mind,
them.
going back.
Nah, because then you're gonna lose the signs.
You shrink the signs over here as well.
Oh, so I did. Good move. Let's not do that.
Hey, we've been cheated out. I'm seeing Battle Trafalgar coming in.
Alright,
Trafalgar.
The best kind. Yeah,
Well, you care about that. You guys can steam at like 3 times their speed and throw explosive shells.
What? Battle Trafalgar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think the
Victory's
Royal
got-
Navy would have lasted very long.
Yeah, no.
No.
All right, blindfolds can come off. Let's do it.
Where's our allies for in honor of St. Patrick's Day? Do we have the Republic of Ireland's Navy as well?
I fear you do not.
Oh,
Well, we must
Per-
commence as we must with who has the advantaged setup. Who has the advantage setup? 1d6.
I was looking for their flagship, the Sinn Féin.
Oh, Dalinar has it again. So, Chrono, you have the disadvantage setup. You will have to set up here. And with one space, sooner or later, I'm going to memorize that whole thing.
I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Message
Is it
Achilles
left,
of
is
sending
that
one.
left, center, right?
Yeah, I think it's left, center, right.
Sorry, I wasn't in team, so I probably didn't get it. Nope, I didn't get it.
Black.
Sorry.
It is crazy
Okay.
amazing how...
Gotcha.
Imagine that. Lieutenant Butterbar's not where he's supposed to be.
Lieutenant- I just want to do that. Yeah.
Hey, if I've been
yeah,
appointed
sure.
the balcony cranky guy, then I'm going to play the part. Damn it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Lieutenant Butterbar
Furious is like going backwards. Is it
Is
in
it?
total reverse? Yeah.
No, that's how we want him to be facing.
What? Show us
I'd,
your
li- I'd,
butt.
li- I'd like to be facing the other way, but
So you can run right off the board.
Lieutenant Butterbar was busy for half an hour explaining to Private Snuffy why he's supposed to salute him.
Any 1 or 2 spaces, Dalinar, either this row or this row. And I can get rid of these.
Hmm. Sir, would you like my destroyers on the inside or outside?
Put him on the outside.
On the outside.
And you don't have to be too far away. You could move him in closer on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, you're backwards too.
Oh, of course. Naturally.
The pointy end is the forward.
I can't see either end because they're kind of small
Zoom in.
where I...
Zoom in.
Well, I have to be zoomed out in order to pick them up first. Otherwise...
Use your ASDW keys to move around.
Otherwise, I would be lost. Let's see. Okay, let me put them together. Oh, I see. Somebody put them on the card backwards. That was the problem.
Uh-huh.
That was the issue.
All set?
It's too bad that
Sir, yes, sir.
by location I can't like block torpedoes for you.
I know.
Yeah, there was a
Weird.
brisk conversation about smoke as well,
Mm.
and it.
I understand his thing. 'Cause I had a conversation with him about smoke. We had it on a thing on Facebook,
Mhm.
and somebody else was asking about that, and I can understand that they tried it in a demo, and it just got too. It was not so much confusing. It really, the way they did it, it just really didn't help much with numbers. The way the numbers go,
And not just
So they
that,
used-
it bogs the game down because everybody likes
Yeah,
smoke
that's
all the
it.
time in a non-historical way.
And they use it mostly for, they say, yeah, for the retreat. If you're asking to go off when you're at the edge of the board,
Right.
when you're leaving, that's when they assume the smoke skull.
Correct. All right, that's it. So we got initiative. Let's have it. Chrono, what do you like?
We are moving first and shooting first.
Moving first, shooting first. You got any slows?
Nope.
You got any slows, Ron?
Nope.
Any mediums, Chrono?
Nope.
Any mediums, Ron?
Nope.
All right, fast movers. Let's do them.
We are disengaging.
Wow, you can do them right off the bat.
Why can't you?
You don't have to move that one. He's not a part of a task force. He doesn't have to move.
So what he is a part of a task force, he doesn't have to move.
I'm still disengaging. This is not a good fight for these guys.
No, put him back. Now he has to move.
No, it's every one side moves and the other side moves.
Yep.
It's not like shooting.
Yep.
Shooting is back and forth. Moving is everyone go.
Speed by
Everyone
side.
is,
It's speed by side.
yeah. It's everyone.
Oh, you're going to be wrong on this one. Looking forward to it. Enjoy yourself.
Damn.
Man, we didn't even get past turn 1.
Nope.
I know, right?
Robert's throwing a rod.
Oh,
All right, so I was going to mark him, but I don't have to because he gone. Keep going, Chrono. I know you're ditching, right? With the Glasgow?
Yeah. The Glasgow is ditching
Mm-hmm. The other guys?
at high speed.
Mm-hmm.
The Zulu is ditching at high speed.
Well, if they're all ditching, then I mean, might as well just, because basically it's going to be here. We can't catch up.
They're not going to get off the board.
Now the question becomes. Now the question does become. Do you have to take the half points for disengaging?
Are there half points?
Yep. There are
Yes.
there are no half points for crippling. There are half points for disengaging, and I think you do got to take them. Because otherwise,
the
this is
campaign
this.
layer?
Huh? Well,
In the campaign layer?
it doesn't say that. It says V. If you see how they assess VPs, it says what it says in the campaign layer is you assess points for ships just like you do in the regular game, plus your bonus stuff. Because otherwise, what's the point of that fight? He not only spotted you, you not only couldn't get away, but you just ran off the map. You could do that every time.
that's true. If there's no
Yeah,
punishment
that's
for
what
it.
I'm saying.
There
That's how I
has
was
to be a
gonna say
penalty
that.
for it. There has to be. He'll never catch you. Each enemy ship that disengages gives you a number of VPs equal to 1/2 its value in points, rounding up any fraction. Yeah, the Halsey campaign introduces VPs for other reasons. And then when you go down to the Halsey layer for its points, so that means you're going to owe points for the is it the Nisa now?
Yes.
No. The knees now made it off. The Shonos got
Yeah, whichever one didn't sink.
Denise now, which I believe is 15 points.
And then when you get down to victory, during a Halsey campaign, you do not use the basic MVP rules for NIMITZ Chapter 5. They are not awarded after each surface action. Rather, when the scenario ends, tally up as follows. You receive a number of VPs equal to the value of all. Yeah, that sank, or that enemy you receive half. Oh, there is crippled. There it is. I don't know why I didn't find this before. Okay. Yeah, he just gets to get away. Yeah, all right. So be it.
And no penalty?
No.
Then
No.
how do you catch him then?
I don't know. Well, I suppose
There's got to be a penalty somewhere.
you got. Well, here's.
That sounds like a flaw.
How fast are the convoys?
Convoy is only max speed is 6.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Those ships aren't going to get away that fast.
Convoys cannot run.
Well,
And by the
In
way,
this case-
also by the way, I'm checking.
It seems to
How
me
fast is your destroyer?
12.
It's gonna be 24. So if
24.
you set up here and
If he'd have
run
set up
in,
here, and
You wanna
run him here.
I mean, we could still take the destroyers out. I mean,
No,
we can still do a
I'm talking
90
about
and go.
I'm talking about the other guys, because this seems problematic to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Because I could gauge them again and be like a running battle, like they said, and just keep. But
yeah, I guess that's the point.
But if he just keeps disengaging, eventually with the disengage, because technically you're moving in that square, then we should be in the next square after all the disengages.
Well, that we know isn't the case because the squares are way too.
No,
big.
I know.
They're way too big.
We have to see. I don't know. Does the game say anything about a home thing or about disengaging off a board in the basic game?
in a basic game, if there's no campaign layer, you get VPs for making the other
No.
guy.
No. Is there a thing about disengaging off the game board? Like you have to disengage at these edges, not the edges you start on. You know what I mean?
That usually is set by scenario. In the base game, in theory, you can disengage off any edge unless you want to set up a scenario specific or campaign specific.
All right. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. Oh, that really sucks. I'm never gonna catch this guy.
Let me check something. I thought you posted a scenario or something about this. Let me see.
Yeah, because what's interesting is you get huge points if you run away from a regular battle, but you don't in Halsey.
With a one-off game, it makes sense to try and track victory like that. But in a campaign, there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on.
Yeah, but what you did is a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's a major. Because after we try to disengage, all it is you're moving. You disengage every.
You're never going to fight him.
So what's the advantage, for example, of being faster than the other guy on the campaign board if you don't need to be because you can simply turn and get off the board?
Right.
Right, exactly.
He can never engage you. So even though he's faster than you are and you couldn't get away, or he's the same speed and you couldn't get away, but it doesn't matter because you can get away. So that whole point of the game, that whole section means nothing.
Let me see. I thought there was some discussion about this on the Facebook page. Let me see.
And say, all right, you say the transports, right? And he gets the advantage, whatever like that, or not even advantage, but he has to set one of them at squares here. But then he has them all set here in this square. He can do
turns and sails off.
Yeah,
the board.
it turns and sails off the board because it's less than 12 inches away. He can set halfway,
It looks
here.
Sam put together something called a surprise encounter for this.
But that's a scenario.
Surprise.
Scenario offers an option for service actions that result from an engage operation in the Halsey campaign system, which the passive task force is a carrier group or convoy or includes merchant ships.
Okay, so that's what we got.
The passive task force said to be surprised or the surprise side and has its setup restricted as shown below. The surprise side in the scenario always sets up first. Imagine a point in the very center of the NIMITZ battle board shown by a purple dot on the board.
There we go. He knew this was a problem. There we go. I cannot believe that got away from him. That's really surprising.
Basically,
yeah, I wasn't trying to be.
No, this is huge. This.
It's a radius of 12. When our double size would be, you have to set up the carrier and/or merchant ships inside this 12.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Circle.
Where's that?
It's on the download page now.
Yep.
Not sure it quite solves it, but we'll see.
Well, let's see. Let's give it a shot, because as writ, you're gonna have to tell me how this isn't broken.
Yes, it would look like a flaw.
Now, I'm not saying you don't have to try to disengage, but to have it very first turn, we set up and then just boom right off the, and then ends it.
I mean, the way this surprise scenario works is the active/attacking side always has the advantage. choice advantage, no die roll.
Because of the surprise.
Yeah, which makes sense. I think gives you a chance to try and close before I just hightail it. Although I'm not sure the result is going to be. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what how the movement distances shake out. So.
Well, remember, he also gets.
I thought Furious was slower ship though.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought
There are some carriers that are slower.
Okay, I thought on the
The
other
ship
map
is-
you were saying that it was slower.
Now, let's see what British ships, they carried less.
Oh, and this is huge. You got to read down. Dalinar wins initiative every turn.
Oh yeah, I noted that.
That's a big deal.
We'll have to see.
Well, it's because he,
I mean, it matters because he can move first, shoot first, so he can try and gives them a chance to try and catch up.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see if the movement works out.
I really see. Yeah. Wow. How did
Because
he,
these are because even with
how did he miss this?
I mean, even with that,
What makes it a surprise scenario or not?
Because they got a set
For
from the
surface
12
actions
inches
that
from the middle.
result from an engage operation, which this was,
Okay.
in which the passive task force is a carrier or a
Ah.
convoy or has merchant ships.
Okay. Yeah, that would cover at least that thing, but I mean, it's
more. I feel like it's more death on convoys because they don't have the speed to run.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree, but he's going to get a shot at your carrier.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because
I'm not sure the distance.
You've got to put it within 12 inches of that center point.
Right, but I can go this way. I can go this way if I want, but
Right. And you ain't getting off the board one turn.
nope. I'm not sure I'll be able to catch up because they're going to be the same speed.
You may be
but-
right. You may well be right, but at least this is something.
At least
Right.
it's something. At least it gives me a chance to maybe even hit it with something that's gonna slow
and the
it
other
down.
thing is, he's got to set up first. You've got to set up first. He sets up at the opposite side. Well, he'll set up. I see what you're saying, though, Chrono. All right, so the first thing you got to do is set up your
Right, hold on.
your carrier in the center.
Okay.
You can be a full 12 out.
Yeah, I don't want to be super cheesy about it, but
No, well, I mean,
Well, I'm curious
what,
about
you
the
go
rule. I'm
24, yeah.
curious about the scenario, though, too.
yeah,
but follow the Robert rule. Try to break it.
Yep.
good point.
Already done it.
Already done.
He's already done it.
Already been there, done that. Now
Yeah.
this seems like it would. Okay, this would be what you would have to do if you have a carrier or a merchant ship.
Mhm.
Obviously, any other type of task force though could do exactly what he did, which is just leave.
Which is fine. And I don't have a problem with that, because if they do, they're not going to be achieving their objective.
Right, it's kind of
Sooner or later, he's going to find, in a scenario like this at least, he's going to find that group that's got the convoy in it.
Yeah.
and I mean that's part of the reason why I didn't want to engage the Gneisenau and the Scharnhorst until I torpedoed one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can
So otherwise I would have just run.
I can understand all of that as far as the scenario, the campaign we're playing,
Mm-hmm.
but as a game mechanic for other potential campaigns, it could create a problem.
I mean, it depends on what the objective of the campaign is.
Well, yeah, exactly. But if
this
there's an objective that where that doesn't work, I mean, it seems to me that what it does is, again, I go back to what I said before. It kind of voids the whole idea that my task force is the same speed or faster than yours, because it won't matter.
Well, but
You can still leave.
But I can buy the idea that he says, look, yeah, I'm not fighting you, because you're not going to try to fight somebody who's that much stronger than you.
Right, and you
Right.
wouldn't. However, by the time you see them turn around and start to run, they're running after you. There's always the possibility that they can get like one of your in ships or something.
Yes.
It depends on, and
like
honestly,
Dogger Bank.
some of it also depends, I think, on enemy setup, initiative, even just
Yep.
a standard one, it's end up initiative and how you end up facing. If I roll a 5-6 and I'm facing straight up like this, it's really much harder for me to just turn and run.
That's
The
true.
board edge is that way or this way, which means I have to do a full.
Yeah.
I have to spend a turn going this way and then another turn, or just because a 90-degree turn, I can only go straight this way if I'm facing in this direction.
That's true. I think it's something he needs to clarify or address as far as the mechanic of the game is.
I don't know as I agree yet. I certainly think
Right.
this is broken without this. So, Dalinor, you're set up and it's over here.
It's over there.
Yeah. And any one of them.
Yeah, and that still brings us up pretty far away. It's up.
Hey,
So you have it. Whoops. Destroyer.
why did
Oh,
I mean,
why did they
you
do
move
that?
first, shoot first. You'll move 24. I'll get you. I'm doing math. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work out.
Uh-oh. Chrono's doing
Maybe.
math.
We'll see.
Yeah,
It makes-
depending on things, I'm not even
I'm
gonna
not-
get a shot off you.
I'm not sure if it solves the carrier's running away problem. But
Yeah, nope.
It does solve the convoy problem. It doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it solves the carrier running away problem. Because I think part of the issue is I can start my guys back here,
Mm-hmm.
which means first turn, even with initiative, he's going to get up to like here max, or down to here, somewhere in this range, right? But then I move high speed, I turn left, I move my 12 or 24 basically because of the speed. I'm all the way out here, and I'm out of range. I'm out of range even of the big guns.
You'll see.
Hmm.
You win.
So I'm not.
You win initiative every turn, right?
So let's go through it, see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stern chase.
I don't think this works out with ships that are the same speed.
Yeah,
You're still going to be able to make the disengage.
Talking about it is less productive than doing it. Ron?
We're waiting on the Germans to move.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Ron.
I'm thinking.
I know everybody's doing fast, so don't bother.
we're like, this ain't it.
Ain't nobody moving slow today.
You can just put them in line behind them.
Yeah,
You got to
they have the
maneuver 'em.
distance.
It ain't gonna matter. And I'm far from certain that you're not better served not forming a formation but going line abreast. It may not matter either.
Yeah.
Yeah, convoy attack. I definitely do line abreast in formation, but
All right, Chrono. Allies.
we're doing fast, so we are doing a lot of this and deciding we don't want any part of those guys.
Look, it's Taffy 3.
Yeah, but Taffy 3 stayed and fought.
No, they turned and ran. They had to fight because they were within gun range.
Right. Well, yeah.
But those carriers turned and ran
Yeah, I
as
know.
fast as they could.
A lot of them are built on, well, all the early ones are built on converted battle cruisers, so they can move pretty fast.
And they're gone.
Yeah,
so
so I can't
You
catch up
ca-
to
You
him.
can't catch them. Yeah, so this
It's
is
not-
it's not a solution for carriers, I'll say that.
yeah, I definitely think it's a solution for
For
convoys.
convoy ships, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they're not going to get out that fast. But
Any non-damaged.
Yeah,
no, because the merchants are 6.
There are some-
Some
I mean, there are
merchants
some-
are 6.
there are some warships that only have top speed of 9 or even older and have a top speed of 6. So it's like, but yeah,
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Nothing to do about it under present circumstance, and we'll just have to know.
No.
Just
Well,
gotta
that
know.
was anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Thought you
that
had
was
it.
a.
Ron,
that was a way.
I'm gonna let you take that whole turn back. It's the only fair way of doing
All
it,
right.
because you didn't. Nobody knew this was the case.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get to do that whole activation separately. You don't have to worry about this.
You just want the Germans to win, don't you?
No, there is the fact that Sam himself didn't foresee this problem is stunning to me.
And here I was looking forward to
And he
killing
knows
some
it's
more
a problem
German
because he tried to create a scenario for it,
Yeah,
and
he
still doesn't get carried.
he confesses the problem by that scenario. Yeah.
I was looking forward to killing some more German destroyers.
Yeah. All right, Ron, you're back at it.
All right, let's go for Task Force B. We're gonna do a attack with Task Force 2. They're unspotted.
Where's your burb?
We-
Task Force 2 is going after Task Force B. As you correctly say, they are unspotted, but you got a bird in the air, 4 or better.
Oh, that died in a race.
No.
And it rolls to a 4. Fuck.
All right. That takes us to 2. There's no rolls. Allies.
Um,
Oh, wait, there is a roll, because that was actually the second. Ron, roll for Snake Eyes, if you can.
oh yeah, that's right. So I did a ready up action.
Yep.
No,
Kranu.
1-1. I'm sending up a strike package.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha strike.
Well, who's it going against before we start moving any birds around?
These
Yeah,
guys,
but I can guess.
Yeah,
they're very close.
They're very close. They are revealed in their I believe that's going to be one of them. Anything but a 2s or a 1. Anything but a 1.
Well, we're proximate, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have the bird, so yeah.
You know,
3
the
or
bird in
better.
there, so I can miss.
All his birds have
Nope.
torpedoes.
He don't miss. Parse them out.
Well, we have to. If he has flak, he has to roll for that first before we start parsing stuff out.
All right, let's mark your flak, which we have not yet done with these boys, Ron. The Eugen.
Oh, I gotta look them up. Hold on.
I got it here in a second.
The sheet's right here. Oh, no, that's right. It's not. I lied.
Are those Admiral Hipper classes?
Yep.
Yeah.
They each have 1 flak, so that's 3 so far. I don't think the
Destroyers, I don't think have.
No, the destroyers don't have any typically.
So we got 3 total.
Remember,
not a
the Hipper is handsome yet mediocre.
let us remember it's handsomeness and mediocrity. So, how many strike planes you got?
3. So he's looking for 6s.
Yep.
Which means he can allocate 6s. Means he can allocate them where he wants. Ooh, 1-6. So I have two. I have 2 Albacore dive bombers and 1 Swordfish torpedo bomber. So choose one and put it somewhere.
I'll bet he picks one of my destroyers.
I mean, I would do the same thing, so I really don't blame him.
We're just there to absorb steel.
He's throwing in the 234, and you're sending both those guys after the Eugen. All right.
I could do the Blucher just because it should be technically, in theory, it's dead by now. But I must make the timeline right. I will try. I will try to stick the Blucher to try and make the timeline right.
Oh, so you're going after the Blucher?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go against the Eugen because the Eugen survives the war. The luckiest ship in the German Navy.
Yeah, well,
Didn't we drop an atomic bomb on it or something?
eventually.
It survived.
Well, you found the nuclear blast. Don't do a lot of ships.
Oh man, you're attacking the Z-34? That's where I left my luggage.
All right.
So it's 5 up. All 5s. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so we'll start with the Swordfish. I'll start with the Swordfish and then do the dive bombers. It's a separate ship.
Mhm.
Oh no, my Swordfish.
Dead.
Oh, the Z-34.
Apparently
Yes.
those close range guns were nasty.
I shot it with my pistol.
Two bomb hits on the Blucher.
That's not going to be good.
No.
And they've each got, I guess on the positive side, they've only got one bomb. Does that help? No, not really.
It counts as a right.
What's their bomb rating?
Yeah, what's their bomb rating?
AP is 6.
And my armor is 6.
The Blucher?
Is it? I thought your armor.
No, I'm sorry. They're 2.
Yeah.
Two. I'm
The
so
bomb
used to the
is
other
beefy,
2.
Jesus.
I'm thinking of the other 2.
No, your good ships are the one that
Yeah.
the other ones. The not mediocre ones.
So that's 4 through for
Yeah.
each of them.
You're right.
Yeah, 4 through for each of them, and then 2 crits.
4 through, so that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I think she's crippled.
No, she's got a lot. She's got a bigger track.
Yeah, she got bigger track. So you got a 2 and a 7, Chrono?
No, that's 7 total for the first one.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Aircraft now here. 7.
Oh, flooding.
Flooding. Yep. Hit him again.
It's good.
5.
Secondary.
Primary.
Oh, primary.
That's a
yeah.
primary.
Mm.
I'll take out their forward gun.
All right. Blindfolds, please.
For which side? Everybody or
No, just for the allies.
Oh, okay.
He's
Just gotta
done.
mark. Just gotta mark this. Gotta figure out how to do this without, because there's just so bloody many boards in play.
I mean, I think it's cool we have all these boards.
Yeah, it does slow down things just a tiny bit. Okay, so here we go.
I wonder.
So you wanted the forward gun in the Blucher?
Yep.
You did a flotation damage,
Yep.
and you did how many?
8.
8. 1, 2, 3.
It doesn't. It does not actually cripple her
It
because
does not cripple her.
Bluchers, the Bluchers have a beefy track.
It is indeed beefy.
As cold comfort, I'm sure.
At this time, I'm sure it is. Where's my German save? There it is. I return to the board.
Hey,
You man blindfold.
that's right. I shot down a swordfish with a flare gun.
You did.
Yes, you did.
Rip it's all my swordfish down.
Oh, you devil.
Let me put this over in the graveyard.
And that's let me get rid of the throw dice to the side, gents, if you would please, because you'll have extras. But Chrono, you're on a 3 now.
Yep. Operation. Nope. Close.
Okay, Ron.
The readying.
Check for 4.
No.
Chrono.
Double 4.
I'm also readying.
Check for 5.
Yes. It's over.
That's it. Takes us to nighttime. All right. We now do victory. Nobody has won. We check the weather. Weather. I love the weather. It's my favorite part of the game.
Now, damn, with the weather.
And now me with the weather. Yeah. That storm over there. I'm gonna check it. Storm wants to move. Somebody grab that flag, please, in the middle of it.
Yeah, Yep, I got it.
Yep. How about the one
Man.
over here to the right?
Probably gonna blow off the board.
That one stays put.
Oh, so it does.
Is there another one? Come on. Nope. And how about another one? 5 and 3 says there's one. Uh-oh. That could be interesting. Oh, same spot. Boo! Boring.
It's a superstorm now. Oh my god.
Yes, it's an extra special storm. Somebody had repairs. You were going to try to uncripple somebody, weren't you?
Oh, be this guy, the Forester.
Yeah, the Forester. Yep.
I couldn't guarantee I would let it split because of like. No, he's still not.
Yeah, he's still all crippled. He's still all crippled. That it? That's all. All right. So now remember we're in a night period, much limited, but we still do mark our, and this is the only time that a crippled ship and that a crippled ship and the convoys or merchants may move. The convoy, I should say. So, all right, write your moves, please.
I'm working on it.
And I see floaty boat came home.
Okay. D. Okay.
Richard, first of all, I'm sorry you do not receive notifications. Hey, Haz! I don't know why you don't receive notifications. All you got to do is you got to subscribe, but you got to hit the little bell thing, too. There's a bell thing on YouTube that gets it to you. Kula Gulf, 1943. All right. You'll find that. Give me a holler when you're all set.
It's gonna take me a bit. I still got a lot of flags.
Yeah, no,
So-
no problem. Just saying.
Is this Tropical Storm Freya up here?
That is right there. Freya's coming for you. Although it's in the North Atlantic, so I don't know.
We don't know what it looked like before climate change. Maybe they had tropical storms there.
Okay. I sent you.
I will take a peek.
This is that one still on the board?
Said many admirals in history. Is that guy still there?
Yeah.
And no floaty boaty.
It's too dark.
Nighttime.
At night.
It's too dark.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's that he may not floaty boaty. He's going to have that instinct because he's been so afraid. But...
Yeah, you know.
You know, Durnitz is complaining. I told you surface ships were useless for this.
Yeah. So far, as there have been no submarines.
So far.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'm waiting for him.
Otto Vettigan in the U-9. Back from World War One.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I think this.
Ron is good.
I'm double checking. Making sure I have all these. Yeah, okay, that should do it. If I screw up somewhere, I will pay the price for it.
All right, rock and roll. I asked Ron to do it last time. Chrono, you give us one.
We're going to go Task Force A is going D4 to E4.
Ron.
Task Force 4 is moving into the storm.
Ooh. Riding
for-
the storm out.
B is going D4 E3. Also in the storm.
Look at that.
Task Force 1.
One rarely
Task Force-
thinks of something as big as the Gneisenau shadowing, but that appears to be his present role.
Task C is going C4 D3.
Last but not least.
Oh no! Oh god! It's not great. D is going C3 here to D3. E is going C4 D3.
Mm-hmm.
F is going D3 E3. Also in the storm space. G is going C3 D3.
Mm-hmm.
Q. On the board. Oh, there it is. Q D3 E3. S is going C3, D3. And H is going C3 to B3. He is limping out of the engagement area.
No one present blames him. That was all
That's
the
it.
movings. Always got to remember our rules for night turns, what can and cannot happen. Oh, it makes spotting harder. Oh, that's terrible. No airplane flyings. And
No airplanes.
So you are pleased to be rolling your initiative.
5.
What say you, Chrono? Up.
Let's see. I'm going to pass.
Not stunned. That takes us to 1. Ron.
Readying my last 2 planes.
Did you not ready last turn?
He did, but
I had a 7 in here.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're limited by your. Yeah. Gotcha. Copy that.
traffic rating.
Thank you for your honesty. Please check for your 2.
No problem.
Nope. Chrono.
Pass.
For
I have
3.
nothing else to do, so. Close, but no cigar.
Ron.
Pass, nothing I could do.
You guys all done, basically?
Basically, yeah. I'm not gonna. I have no one to try and spot at this point, or no one that I want to try and spot.
So Ron, are you done?
Yeah.
All right, that's it for the turn. Check for your, let's see, no victory. We'll check for weather. That'll take us to the next day. It's going to be the morning of the 4th.
Do we do repair checks again?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna matter because he's leaving, but might as well see if he does. No, he's still not there. Wow, they are really suffering.
Well, the other thing is, he does get half points for crippling him. I found that rule.
Yes, so if he
so he gets that. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not like you get him back, but
Yeah.
he does get half points. I think it's what, 1 point.
It's gonna be like 1.5 or something.
I thought it was round down.
Round up.
Okay, so it's a 2.
Nope.
All right, I got to check. I got some checks to do for weather. I will check the one here.
Hey, Ron, is the Gneisenauer damaged?
Yes.
Yo.
Do you get to try to undamage her, or?
I don't think
No,
it's
no.
crippled.
She's not crippled.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have to be
repairs
crippled.
and
Okay.
the repairs in the campaign system basically represent jury rigging and being the ship relatively more seaworthy and less stuff that requires lots of yard time.
So this one sails off the board. I don't want to delete it because I might need it. And I do. 2-1. Well, that's not going to be particularly consequential.
Unless.
Yeah, unless, right? Gotta. That's the spirit. 2-6. Nothing. Okay. So that's the only storm. Did the repair check and did not succeed. We checked for victory, and that's it. So we turn ourselves to the morning of the 4th day. I'm right. I'm not insane. This is a 9-day game, right?
I think 8.
8 day.
Thank you. So, in fact, the answer to the question, although you were gracious enough not to say it, I am insane.
We already knew that.
Yeah, true.
I'm sorry, was that even a question?
No, not really. I spent 6 hours today on different scenario stuff, so I guess. There it is. So, write your orders, please.
I think I'm ready.
You're ready, jeez. Ron's got fewer than...
It's time to reveal our secret minefield.
Aha! Little did you know.
The prize tool will help us later.
Your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Don't forget your floaty boat.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
That would give you...
So is the ship that had the map with the minefield on it got sunk.
Oh, man.
You have to risk it too.
Well, I understand our strategy was to place it right here.
Okie dokie.
Garuvi, your turn to share something, Ron. Share something with the group, would you?
Well, once upon a time, see, back in the day,
I rolled a 12 and sunk the HMS Anson.
that's right, on the first shot of the game. All right, I floaty boated.
Task Force A is leaving. Going over here.
That's the okey doke, Ron.
Task Force 4.
Everybody else is staying where they are.
Ron? That's it?
That's it.
Initiative, please. Another 5 for you. Oh, Chrono, what do you got?
We are staging air package.
At?
These boys again.
Well, they're revealed, but I think that's it.
Yeah, I have no proximate.
Yes,
Oh,
you got
dang.
limited air, so revealed 4 better.
I'll probably miss.
Yeah, right.
50-50 shot.
You will see them. And they're seen. They will now roll 3 dice against you, looking for 5.
Ooh, only 2. I only have 2.
Ooh.
All my torpedo bombers have been shot down.
Oh dear.
Yes, with my flare gun.
So it's yeah. So it's 2 dice.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Put one on the
What
blue
you
curve.
what you got there?
And I'll put one on the hipper.
All right.
I'm gonna do blue curve first, then hipper.
I noticed he wasn't brave enough to come after the Z-34 again.
You learned your lesson. Nope.
Missed the blue curve and the hipper. And missed them.
Okay. Back away with you, sir. Meow. Yay! Chrono gets a bonus point for making an appropriate noise. That was excellent.
Hooray!
The
Gotta make the right noises.
yeah, of course. Otherwise, what are we doing here? We are playing with. Well, are these still action figures or are these boats?
These are toy boys.
They're definitely
toy
not
boats.
ships
Toy
because
boats?
that's the proper term. We are playing
Toy
with
boat.
boats on a map. We are playing a war game with boats on a map. That's what we're doing. All right, Ron, it's you.
Let's try to spot Task Force B.
You are going to attempt to spot B. You have a. They are not revealed, but you have floaty boaty, so that makes it a 4 or better. Yes. What is Task Force B, Chrono?
Empty ocean.
Nothing at all. The rebels are not on that system. You will now roll to see if you get Snake Eyes. You do not, Chrono.
Ready up.
Check for 3.
Nope.
Ron, this is on 4.
Air up.
Who are you going for?
Excuse me, sorry. Air operation.
I figured. Where are you going?
Torpedo boats against carrier. Or torpedo planes.
Over here against A. Over here against A. You got
Alrighty.
They are revealed. You got nobody familiar. 4 or better.
You sending? How many are you sending? Just those 3?
No, 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just rolling here.
yeah, might as well roll first. Got him.
He spots them.
Whoa.
I'm gonna check my cap.
Yep. I was gonna say this is whoa, this is a little. Oh.
Well,
What?
they're at least in the air this time.
That's. Is it a 6? I thought a 6 failed.
So, 1 for 1.
Yeah, 6 is surprised. He gets to fly up 1 interceptor.
Behold.
So now, wait, we've got a dogfight?
We have a dog.
If you want to call that a dogfight.
Hey, those people have feelings. I don't want to hear.
Not for long.
Wow.
Wow.
Chrono and I are playing a whole different game than you weirdos. You hear me? All right, so is the number of escorts equal to or greater than the number of interceptors?
There are, in fact, no escorts.
Yes.
Okay, so there are more interceptors than escorts. The defender adds strike planes of the defender's choice until the two sides have an equal number of planes in the dogfight if possible.
They're all the same, so I'll just take this Ju-88.
Okay.
Well, what about this Ju-88? He doesn't be left
No.
out.
No, I mean, good point. Let's see. They're all very Ju-80.
Or
All right,
the other three that shouldn't really be there.
So, what we're going to do now is we are going to try to roll at or above your dogfight value, which for the ferry is a 4, and for the Ju-88 is a 6.
1.
No.
Come on.
I won.
No, each success, if the number of successes is tied, you have no successes. The higher scoring side shoots down a number of enemy planes, but equal to the difference. What if it's a tie?
Yeah.
There is a thing in there with a tie. I remember reading that.
Planes to
If
be
it's
shot
a
down are
tie
always
and a
chosen by
tie.
the opponent. That might be chosen, right? Okay. What is it? A 1-1 tie. But no, terrible dice rolled on both sides. 1 succeeds, both zeros fails, but that's if there are successes.
I imagine nothing happens.
I think nothing happens.
Yeah, I believe nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Nobody had a success.
He
So-
forgot to cover total failure.
Yeah.
Black
Because it's keyed on successes. So instead, we get attacks. Size them up, Ron.
Alrighty.
No, he's getting AA first.
Oh, yeah, you get that naughty AA. I believe I listed everybody 3, 4.
Yeah, I have 4. I have 4 flak.
4 flak against 5 planes.
1 divert. 1 diverts.
Mhm.
Divert 1 towards the garland, and you can put the other ones where you want.
Where do you think he wants them? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Put all of them on the carrier.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well,
Oh,
let's
well-
see what happens.
really?
Uh,
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here. You do that. I may drive to Philly and punch you in the arm.
That's good because I don't live in
Well-
Philly.
I'm about
Oh,
to say,
true.
yeah, he doesn't live in Philly.
I'm going to drive to Philly and wonder where Ron is. Oh,
Just stand in the middle of the street yelling,
where is Ron?
Ron!
Fit right in downtown Philly.
These are J-Ways.
They won't even notice. Yeah, they'll just
No,
walk
they
right
will
past
These
not.
you.
boys have a ground attack of 2.
Oh, they're torpedoing. Where the ships are 5s, so...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
here's a
there's
question.
ships.
This I presume is a torpedo attack. It's not a yeah, that's right. You only bomb bases. So
Right.
okay. So
I can't believe Krona's not using his carrier to attack that airfield and neutralize all Ron's planes.
It would require being in range of his dive bombers.
Yeah, he's out of range.
But it really hasn't affected you. I mean, affected you being on range with my dive bombers.
So I am correct here that Ron is rolling 4 dice looking for 5s, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Correct.
And definitely not wanting a 1.
Definitely not winning 1s.
Let's go with this one against the Garland.
All right, 1 for 5.
No.
4 for 5.
One.
hit.
A
One
hit,
hit.
a kill.
One hit.
Which one do you want? I'm kidding. I'm taking just 1. All right, so he's out.
And you roll a D.
6.
And what's your bomb?
Yep.
What is your torpedo value?
3.
Ooh, that's not
8.
good. That sinks it.
Oh! And what is the airplane value of the Furious?
The point value or the
It has no
Air-
point value, remember? It's just the planes.
there are, I think they. Where did I put it?
Oh, put those back, Ron. I need a picture. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. As the Ju-88 swooped down out of the sky.
It's gonna be 2-4.
Well, Admiral, you've
Just
sunk a
goes down.
battleship
Be
and an
6 total.
aircraft carrier.
6 total points.
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna write that on here.
Wow, your plane's only 6 total points.
Well, plus the other ones you shot down, it's gonna be 8.
Yeah, it's 6 for the
Really?
ones that I assume that's what he was. Yeah, they're not. His planes aren't that expensive. They're
Mine
fair-
are.
They're fairy swordfish. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know that's very swordfish.
That's a
but what about
box
the
kite
dive
run
bomber?
off. That's a box
They're
kite
all-
run off a rubber band.
The Albacores are also biplanes.
Oh, they are. They
Yeah,
are. Okay, never mind.
dude.
I thought it was from something from a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Damn,
most-
just to get my hits that were any good, I had to spend 60 points.
Yeah, but you guys also can cover the whole board. You guys can also cover.
That's another point.
Well,
Air
That's the
superiority, at
5.
least according to present flags, has been gained by the Kriegsmarine, not in insubstantial matter.
nope, I'll take it.
Well done, Kriegsmarine. So we go to. Yeah, I've got to roll for that. You're on the even, so that's a 4.
Man, a battleship and a carrier, those losses are not sustainable for the Royal Navy.
They're not. Chrono
Pass.
6.
I'll do it.
Now let.
6? No, it should be a 5. I'm even.
No, it's a 5. Yeah, it's a 5. Sorry, you're a 6. Yep,
Oh.
he's evens. Ron.
Air package.
The other thing is, you got a bugger all lot of them, my friend. Oh, and it's the Stukas.
You just start taking out destroyers because those are the only things that, or I shouldn't say the only thing, but the most effective against your subs whenever they start showing up.
Wait a minute, I missed a dive bomber.
One got killed? Remember
Oh, did it? Okay.
earlier? I don't know. It wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
You lost this one here.
Okay.
Just now.
Was it? Oh,
It
no,
would've
but
been-
No, no, not
That was an
torpedo
87.
bomber, dive bomber.
Oh,
My other
what'd you
JUs,
do with it?
yeah,
my JU-87s.
Didn't I shoot one down?
No.
which I don't think you've
No,
used
you-
them
you-
yet.
that was-
I never used them.
Yeah,
was your
he hasn't
first-
used them.
All right. You get one more coming. I know you're a gentleman. There you
Yeah. Oh, hold on one sec.
go. Yeah. Go to your roster.
No, you're right. I got one shot down.
Okay.
Oh,
I
really?
shot it down. Yeah.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't have points on that, so okay.
No, wait a minute. No.
Huh?
They were never in range for my JU-11 88.
Yeah,
I only
exactly.
used them as scouting.
You've so far only used your torpedo
I-
planes.
I don't remember
Yeah,
those
exactly.
Stukas fighting. I just don't.
I never did the APs yet.
Yeah.
Unless Chrono knows something. Chrono?
I don't off the top of my head.
All right. So
Chrono knows many things, but
he
not
does,
this.
not that. Yeah. There you go.
Um,
So 5 Stukas against what kind of ACAC? What's the Cumberland
Uh,
got?
2.
That's pretty good. And the Norfolk?
Also 2.
And the Trinidad?
1.
And the Orion?
What's Orion's class again? Let me double check. The Leander. Let me see. I look through my bazillion classes of a cruiser. Also 1.
All right. Any of your destroyers got any?
Lightning, Icarus, Blankney. Let me double check. Lightning has 1.
Ouch, this is going to be a pain.
It might be. Actually, it could be. Because that's 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 against 5. Bad things could happen.
It's still just distracting, I think. Unless I have one
No,
more
he can,
hiding.
abort,
Yeah.
he can abort one.
No, 7.
Oh, 7, yeah.
Instead.
Yeah, he can.
It's distract and direct.
Mhm.
6 is direct, it's 7's distract. Or 5's distract.
Yeah.
Let's go. 5. So you got 5 coming at me?
They're all the same.
Yes.
1 distract.
And
1.
and one.
And
And
one
one.
diverted.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who's distracted, Chrono?
Well, they're all the same. So.
Yeah, you just canter them. They're like that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and who do you want to divert?
Well, put one on the unfortunate Icarus here.
I'll leave him like this. Leave him like, and who's, just so we know that that's it. Perfect. Thank you.
Where's the rest going?
Handing out presents. It's like it's Christmas.
Oh boy.
Oof. Attempt to take down the Cumberland. All right. Which one do you want, Ron?
We'll go with this one first. It's a 4 or higher.
Oof.
That'd be 5, right?
No. It's a 4.
Oh, ship's 4. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah, those ships
Yeah.
are nasty.
It said 4 or higher, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the screaming as it comes down.
Got him.
What's
3.
your?
Plus, it's a 3.
Let me see.
I think it's a 6.
It'd
I'm
be
not
6.
sure.
So
Oh.
Icarus is crippled.
Okay, we'll have to mark that. We'll do it. And you get, is that a,
The bomb hit.
it's
So
a
it's a
bomb
crit.
hit? So yeah, he's got a crit too. $2d6 on the bomb. 9.
Plus 1 damage.
That's not good.
No, I think that's a torpedo.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
Bomb-
bomb.
bomb
I'm thinking
line.
shells.
Bomb
A
line
different
plus 1.
line, yeah.
So that's another damage. She's still in the water, Chrono?
I gotta check. I think destroyers have a 6, don't they?
That'd be 7.
My lists. Hold on. No, yeah, she's blown up.
Icarus down.
Okay. Now against Carmen. I got 1, 2, 3 of them with a 4 and 1 with a 5.
Accurate.
With a 6.
6.
No, it's
It's
a 6. That's right. It's not plus 1. It's a 6. You're
It's
correct.
just straight to
It's
6.
just a
yeah.
6. That's right, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do the 6 first.
Miss.
And 3 for 4.
3
All of
hits.
them.
That's 18.
18. I can't believe she survives that.
Well, what's her
18
armor?
minus the armor each time, but
All right.
It's gonna be
6
12
minus
total. It's gonna be 12 total, so she's probably just done.
we'll do the crits just to make sure. Got 3 of them. That's a primary. Torp. And another.
She is very sunk.
All right. Cumberland into the graveyard. You can fly those planes back. Put them in the non-ready. It's adding up now, folks. Adding up.
Oh yeah, this is not good. Looking good.
Especially once you lose any air superiority. But that was on an even roll. Ron checking for 6.
Yep.
That's it.
Somebody, blank knee got moved. Yeah.
All right.
No,
Oh, yeah,
can't
I
grab
moved it out.
anything.
I moved it out of the way so I could get the other one. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just didn't want it to get lost track.
We will
of,
now.
that's
You
all.
want to try that repair one more time, Chrono?
Oh sure. Let me... Finally repairs.
Okay. Forrester not crippled. Very good.
We found a piece of plywood big enough to cover the hole.
Yeah, I fear that's exactly what it is. So this is going to take us to PM on 4. All right, and I got to move. I got to do weather. This thing here.
Be right back.
Moves. New storm? Question mark. 3-2. Stormfront. Nothing. All right. Yes, I said this is PM on 4. Plot your moves.
Sent it.
Looking.
I'm ready.
Let's see here. I believe it was Chrono's turn to show us something. Yeah. Or is it Ron's?
It should be.
Yeah, I think it's Chrono's turn to show us something.
A is coming down here.
Hey there. How you doing? Ron, your turn.
Task Force 2 staying where it's at.
Chrono.
H is going this way. And I think everyone else is staying where they are.
Ron.
Task Force 1 staying where they are. Task Force 4 staying where they are.
All right. Interesting again. Who's that? The Glasgow has come out to potentially rumpus, I guess. Here we go. Roll for initiative. Chrono.
We're gonna pass.
Ron.
Readying.
Do your readying and then roll for 2. Three, Chrono.
Pass. Close.
Ron.
Launching planes.
On a 4. Why not, right? Glasgow's got 2. Everybody else is a 0. Oh,
Maybe
Zulu's
no.
got 1.
I was telling you 6s.
3 on 5.
Nothing.
Nothing. In you come. Oh, Ron, you didn't spot him. Bad.
Oh, yeah.
We'll keep that. I think it's going to be anything but a 1. Yep.
I think so.
And I.
Oh,
You were saying?
there it is.
You
That
Choke.
You were saying.
huge choke. Huge. I don't know what they thought they didn't see. Ron, roll for 4.
Ron, do you know a plumber that can clear that choke for you?
Oh,
Oh, you know.
Chrono 5.
Pass.
All right. We're going to search out Task Force F with 2. I'm sorry. Did you? Oh, yeah. It was 6.
You're saying you're splitting F?
I'm going after Task
Oh,
Force
you're
F.
seeking F. Got it.
Yes.
So you've got floaty boat, and they're not. So that's a 4. Yep.
There's nothing there.
Oh dear. And that was Ron on a 6. Yep. Evening hours. Repairs already been done. I got to do storms. This storm. Gone. The other storm. Gone. I check for new storms. Five, 2. Oh dear.
well, that was destructive.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's a storm, man. What do you think it's going to do? Shake your hand and bid you a good day?
Good day, sir.
Good day. I said good,
Good day.
day, sir.
There were no repairs. We have done our weather. That takes us to the top of the next morning. Gentlemen, write your orders. Remember, please, it is a night term, so the floaty boat stays home.
Oh, I thought it was
Yep,
evening.
I have it parked. No, it's at nighttime.
Is it? Oh, drat. Well, Ron, I bet I know where he's going to go.
Sent.
Hey,
Yeah,
Andrew.
you know.
Good evening, Doug. Chrono, you writing?
Yeah, give me a second here.
No worries.
They still A S C. Okay, B is off board. Okay. Okay, ready.
I know that now it's Ron's turn to share.
All right, Task Force 1 is staying where it's at.
Task Force A is moving into storm.
Task Force 4 is staying where it's at.
Task Force Q is moving to F2.
Task Force 2 is moving to F2.
Task Force D is going to E4. Well, no. Did I write that?
E4 is
Oh, it should be going to F4.
You can go to F4. It's fine.
Let's see. Task Force S going to E2. And all three of these guys are coming into E2.
He does have merchant ships, right?
yeah, they're all
yes,
here.
he does. I've been watching him. In fact, I might have even taken a picture of him.
We've been searching for him for a long
Oh,
time.
yeah, and A3 is moving off board. The Forster is gone.
He escaped. He made it all the way back to what would it be? The nearest port, probably
Old Blighty.
Norfolk.
Probably
Scapa
Flow.
Flow.
Oh yeah, I'd got to get
Yeah.
to Scapa Flow. Sure. Yeah. So that was it for you, right, Chrono?
Yep, that's it.
Initiative. What do you want, Chrono?
Pass.
Ron?
Prepping airplanes.
Whoops, I need to roll.
You don't roll.
I don't. I
Are
really
you gonna
realized
roll?
that.
You're gonna roll a 1 on 2 dice? That'd be neat.
I can try.
Be a hell of a trick.
Yeah. Chrono.
If he
Pass.
does it, if he does it, I quit.
Then I really am out. Ron 4.
I'm gonna. I know it's on a 6, but I'm gonna search for Task Force Q.
That's a -1. Nothing else. You need a 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very close. Very close. And yet not. That was a 4, so. Oh,
done.
that's it. All right.
Weather.
Weather. No fixing to do. Top one. Oh, good God. I'm not going to do that. Horrible mess maker. Okay, you're going to have to pick up those ships, Ron. Thank you.
Oh no.
So this one's gone. Forgot to check that one. That's what I screwed up. I got so caught up in fixing it. Gone. Now I check for the new ones. Oh, that's one right there. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. That's a lie. Nothing. There we are. There we have it. It is the morning of day 5. Orders. Movements, I mean. Hey, Bayonet. Bayonet indicates he is tuned in just in time to see the Royal Navy become the Royal Underseas Expeditionary Corps.
How it's feeling sometimes.
Commanded
I'm
by
done.
Jacques Cousteau.
Got it?
Making sure I have this.
When you clean out a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ron, please show us something. A floaty boat. A task force.
Task Force 2.
Mary, mother of midgets. Let me get that out of your way. It's gone now. I'll put it back. Are we knocking flags around me?
I think that's it.
And that's it for me, too.
Initiative. Oof. Chrono.
Task Force A is going to try and engage Task Force 1.
Task Force A. Got it. Let's see here.
I think we're proximate.
Oh, yeah? I would say that is definitely proximitation. So therefore 3. Yep, got him. Time for a fight. Well, here's the point. Is he crippled? Oh, yeah, he's speed 9. Okay. They're going to have to fight.
Yeah, he's not crippled.
But he's slower. He can't run
Yeah,
away.
he's slower.
I assume you have no choice then. So, let me think about this.
This is basically my carrier boot, my carrier force less the carrier, and I think 1 destroyer. The Icarus.
I am not at all certain Ron won't be able to do a turnaround and run on you. But
We'll see. Yeah, he probably will be able to, but we'll see.
I'm not even going to bring in the boards until somebody actually hurts somebody. Or threatens to.
Well, let's just roll for advantage, because if he gets advantage, he can definitely just...
Yep, roll for advantage. Good point.
Oh, tie.
Go
Reroll
ahead.
it.
Mhm.
Hot 2. Nope.
2.
Ah, 3.
4.
All right. Yeah, then he gets advantage. He just set up way back here in the corner and run, so might as well call it.
All right. I won't even bother saving this. We're going to go back to the board, and that's a disengagement. That's, by the way, there is a system that Sam built. I forget the name of the commander it's named after.
Mikawa.
Makawa. Don't know much about him, to be honest, but makes me want to. The
Whoa.
yeah,
Where did this board come
stay
from?
calm. I didn't save the right one. That's okay.
Be calm.
Yeah, that was me telling me to stay calm.
Relax.
But God bless autosave in Tabletop Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
That was a table. That was a full
our
table
first-
tip. All right.
That was our first operation, right?
No, yeah, it was. Wow, yeah, you jumped right in. Run.
Task Force 2. Let's go now to Task Force
C.
C.
C
Or
is going to
better.
look for, or 2. Where is 2? There. That's these guys. Got it. Task Force 2. It is it's concealed, but you got to 4 or better.
Dang it. I freaking-
Now on a 2.
Be like Sierra.
Chrono.
We're going in again.
Same
We're
drill.
still stalking the guys in out.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a 3.
Yep. All right, roll for initiative here.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Nope.
Okay.
Can't get him. He's too fast.
Roll for turn on a 3.
Nope.
Run for a 4.
Well, yep.
Go out to Task Force C again.
Same roll. Ding 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 ding.
What is it this time?
You're gonna love this.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm gonna move everybody.
Wow, Ron, you hit the jackpot.
You think?
Yeah.
Found him right by the door.
Three cherries came up on that roll.
Okay, now I'm rolling. What turn is this for?
This is for this is for 4. Chrono for 5.
Going after the guys in now again.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, well, too late now. I made my choice.
Check for initiative.
Got him that time.
All right. Now let me save the right thing because this is a big deal now.
Well, actually, that was check advantage, not initiative, right?
That was advantage, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that was advantage.
yeah, that's advantage because either way with initiative it doesn't matter. If you have advantage, you're gone, and you may still be gone parenthetically, but
But now we have to go through the trouble of finding out.
you know, I ain't bringing in the boards until I see them. I'm just not doing it.
Whereas if you had rolled better, Ron, we wouldn't have to go through this.
We'd be
Wow.
going through a long and laborious air phase, is what we'd be doing. So run. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Achilles message.
Oh, what am I saying? He can deploy here.
Yeah, but it'll indicate his direction of travel.
Oh, true.
Well, he's gonna torpedo the crap out of you.
You got to roll.
But-
You got to roll the run
Wait a minute. How come he gets to sit up here?
because he got the advantage. He can
How come when I got the advantage, I couldn't get in front of him?
Because that was a different scenario. You were over here.
No. Before we started the second
You
scenario.
could have set up here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You have
Oh,
when you advantage,
I
you have the whole
You have the
top
whole
half
board.
of the board.
Oh, because I saw you point to these. Any of these? That's why I pointed. That's why I went there.
No. You got to roll.
All right, what do I got to roll?
You got to roll.
Uh,
You have to deploy here, or in one of these three, and it also indicates your direction of travel. So you're facing this way.
Which way?
You got to face just.
Well,
like you are.
then the answer to your question, then, Ron, is
Yeah, he can leave.
Yeah,
immediately.
why not?
You can leave immediately, right?
No. Oh,
if
you
he
can't.
if he wins initiative, anyway.
Doesn't matter.
If I'm within 24 inches of him when he hits the edge of that board, then
Doesn't matter. You don't. No. That's not a thing. High speed just gets away.
he can't make
But you can't travel high. You can't go high speed.
At 9.
But he's got 18 inches. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's got to roll for it. Yeah.
And he's also facing this way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's going to turn 90 degrees and go that way.
Right, but if I move first, I can get up to here.
So he'll be gone. You don't stop him.
I do if I'm within 24 inches.
Where is that? I couldn't find that.
With the it's in there.
Because the
Yeah,
only
you
thing
know.
I saw about disengaging was the die roll.
A ship moving at low or normal speed may disengage only if, at the moment of its center point reaches the edge of the battle board, is not within 12 inches of any operational enemy warship.
Okay.
Crippled enemy ships,
Where
emergent ships.
is
operate-
that? That's not responsive to
is-
my question.
Oh, sorry, that is bottom of page 18.
18. My goodness. Okay. Because I'm looking. That's so weird. Okay.
Where do you measure to? Is it to
Center
the edge
point.
of the board?
No, it's got to be smokestack to smokestack.
Oh, then he can't catch him. It won't be 20. He won't be 24. He'll be just out.
And the other point is, Ron, you don't have to set up there. Set up here.
See, this is where I disagree with it. We're faster than him. We can chase him down.
That's not what the rules say.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Achilles
on
has
board
been
with you
with
there,
you for
Robert.
2 hours.
yeah.
Yeah. Achilles has been trying to say that for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't faster than us.
Doesn't matter. The rules. This disengagement business. This disengagement business is just a whole thing. I mean, what it's sort of like was the reason Vance eventually struggled with chain of command. In chain of command, you've ultimately got to want to fight. If neither side in chain of command wants to fight, you're not going to fight. You're going to sit there. You know? And it's kind of the same here. If he doesn't want to fight, you can't make him.
Yeah, this is what I was saying about earlier, about even though you're slower, if there's no carrier involved or anything, there's no surprise thing. Even though you're slower, it doesn't matter, you know? So what's the point of that part where you say, I'm going to try to get away, and
Yeah, I
we're
agree.
just saying,
No,
"You're faster."
I agree. I like it. I don't mind it as much here. It bothers me deeply with the carriers and the convoy. But it's still an interesting question. I mean, it's, you know, and if you read through some of Sam's commentary on this, this is as intended. This is not a mistake. This part. Because he says this is why you would play out a Makawa battle, where you know the other side isn't sticking around.
Now, what's the Mikhaila bell?
It's a single sheet of paper that you pull out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just like as was the case in the last one, I'm going to let Chrono take that point back. Because...
I mean, it's not going to end up mattering much to what I do anyway, so...
Okay. But
Hold on one sec. I'm still talking to someone.
Yeah, I think it makes that part right before this where you say, okay, yeah, I want to disengage. Oh, but you're faster than me, so I can't disengage. That part becomes superfluous.
well, no, it doesn't if you've got the merchants with you.
Yeah, okay.
It's absolutely superfluous in this instance. I agree.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, shouldn't it cover? I mean, either it should cover all the situations, or it has an exception to it, doesn't it?
You don't, Andrew. Unfortunately, we're booked on that. But no, it's you're looking at it the wrong way. It's just disengaging. In some scenarios, you might restrict which are friendly and permit disengagement only off that edge. Disengagement removes the ship from the game. If you want one, you must move off the table edge. Moving at high speed, it's automatic. A ship moving at lower normal. That's interesting. Well, wait a minute. No, okay, so there must be... a different rule for this. Because there's a die roll.
That's for Mikawa.
Oh, I wonder if that's where I got it from. Markers. Oh, yeah, that's in Makawa. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you can just go.
It is true.
You can just go. All right, so we'll go back to the board. So, did you want that point back, or is it moot?
I mean, I have nothing else I was going to do with it. So,
all right, that was on a 5, so you can roll for it.
Oop.
You're not going to get it.
I think you're going to beat a 5.
Yep. Over to Ron.
Ron for a 6. What do you got?
Attack.
I am, but I'm trying to think with what though.
Well,
Let's go.
Which one do you think is going to be the most effective?
Let's go in with task force. Oh, wait a minute. That should have been a battle anyway, because I go for the spot for task force.
You have to spot first. You can't engage on the first spot. As far as
That doesn't.
No. He's
no.
right. He's right. That's a battle. He's right.
That should have been a battle.
Yep. That is a battle. He's right. Because spotting actually isn't even a thing. Spotting is the only part of other stuff. He's right.
Trying to do the engagements.
Yep.
So that should have been, this right here should have been my last turn.
Yep.
Fight. And this time they can't run away, right?
It's a surprise battle.
So they could run
It's
away.
surprise me here.
No, this is the one where they've got to set up this whole thing.
But these guys have a 6 movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
But it doesn't, we're not going to sink all of them before they leave, no. Are we?
That's all right. It's all right.
So what you got to do is give OJ command of a flotilla of ships.
Oh boy.
While you're setting that up, Jen, excuse me 1 sec. I got to take some calls here.
All right, this is going to...
OJ, you get the transports.
I was about to say, guess what I'm going to get?
All right. So
what was the name of the ship in Mr. Roberts?
Oh, there we go. All right, so allies, please blindfold yourselves. I'm going to have to get these things.
Who needs a blindfold?
Germans.
Allies?
The allies. Please blindfold yourselves.
I guess I'm going to be an ally this time, right?
That would be you, OJ.
Yep.
Not that I was paying real close attention before when I
Oh,
could see it. So.
I imagine, you just go back to taking your nap.
Oh, I'm just working on other things.
All right. So I guess it's just you, Achilles.
Mm.
I just need to collect the Hipper, the Blucher, and the Eugen. Okay, the Blucher is damaged.
She is. Is her speed reduced?
The Blucher. Yep.
Okay. Probably want to put her in a different task force.
That's a shade crippled. So, and we also need 32, 33, and 34. Oh, that's right. I got these numbered wrong. It's 33, 34, and 35. That's them right there. We'll fix that. Right, over to the blank. It's gonna fit. All right, Achilles. Let you get once these things load in. Yeah, that'll fit just fine. British less so.
Yeah, they got a lot more cards.
I'm gonna probably have to do a mass destroyer shrink or a transport shrinkadink. So yeah, Achilles, if you want to pull the ships off, help me pull the ships off of here. We've got the 3 destroyers actually right there.
Oops. Dang it. Grab the whole card. Did not mean to. There's another destroyer.
Yeah, no,
How many destroyers do we have?
You got 3. Just don't take the ugly ones. Leave the pretty ones.
Oh. Right. Blucher.
Delete the uglies. Destroyers. That's it. Cool. Got it. All right. And that's going to be the battle save. It is now saved. And now I got to go back to Murmansk. And this is going to be nuts. All right. Germans blindfold.
Okay.
As soon as you see Dalinar pop back on, we got to get him to blindfold. I know he's not there.
Allies stay blindfolded?
No, allies come with.
You can wake
That's
up
what I
now,
thought.
OJ.
No, that's... I just didn't want to undo something that I wasn't supposed to.
Okay, so what I'm going to do as an expedient.
I'm back.
Okay, blindfold, please.
Blindfold run.
Yeah, we got the SCs and the TRs.
I set up all our ships so we could run off the board. Is that okay?
Should be everyone up here.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do is I'm going to simultaneously shrink these. And we're going to fill them in as they get shot at.
Sounds about right.
Whereas, we can get all these boys.
Yeah, they're just up top, the line up top until you hit that cruiser.
Oh, cruiser at left, you mean?
Yeah, do not include the cruiser, but all the destroyers.
That works. That dog, as they say, will hunt. And because we have this kind of magical power, I'm not going to distract myself with this right now. Okay. Come with me, please. Not you boys. Like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. Yeah, this'll work. Cool. Yeah, good plan. No. Oh, dang it. So close.
Oh, dang it. No, dang it. Daggets, maybe.
Thank you. All right, you're shrunk. Take that.
What a catch.
Ninja-like reflexes. You move like our cat, Marty. This very dramatic presentation of how to build a scenario in Tabletop Simulator is brought to you by
Big Jim and his magical digital show.
It's the Magical Digital Show, for sure. That's perfect. I actually can probably make these guys little, can I? Generally. Yeah. That's a note for the future. They don't
Or
have to,
admirally.
they don't have to be this big. Cool and the gang.
Well, you can't shrink them now. If you right,
I
thought you
can. It's not
selected-
really worth it. Now it's not worth it because you
Okay.
got them all, right? I mean, you're all set.
Okay, I didn't know if you needed one.
Yeah,
for
no.
merchantman.
All right, so you're all dead center.
I need a color too.
Can we get colored bases on those?
No, because those are evil. You know that.
Well, they'd have to have bases first to be colored.
Yeah, you don't base ships. That's weird too.
I got two of them sitting right on the table, right in front of me. On
That's
the
weird.
base.
Well, if they're real big.
2400.
That's what these are. No, these are 12s. I'm sorry. These are 12s.
That's big.
You got color, OJ.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I keep trying to push it on the screen. It won't show up. I've got the Nelson and the Renown here.
All right. Imagine a point in the very center. That's the radius. No, it's not a character group. The 4 central, yes. You must make a good faith effort to set up all the merchant ships in as square a formation as possible.
Like a convoy.
Uh-huh. Start by placing one with its center point directly over the table center. Then add the other merchants so that none's center point is more than 4 inches from at least one other's, and in ranks and file. That's it. And I'll remind the Germans that you set up over here.
Are we still blindfolded?
Oh, I'm sorry. Open up, please. Forgive me. Forgot.
Well,
We set up over where? Oh, just where we're.
These 4.
Ah.
Over by Sean Connery.
Mhm.
Zardoz.
Yoki.
Zardoz is your friend.
Back here.
Yeah, that didn't look right.
Outside, I zoomed in too far.
And you can be in any of them, Ron, so you can come here.
But he's headed the other direction.
Yeah, hence the fact that we want you over here.
So why would
Yeah,
we
but
do
Oh,
that?
is he? I'm
You,
sorry.
you've got speed on the merchant, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Yes, but why would we start out way behind them?
Yeah.
We don't have to.
No, I thought they were going that way. All set? I can turn off the
Yes.
grid.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to put mine on the edge. Put them on the edge. There we go.
Living on the edge.
Grid lines are off. It's always up to you, Ron.
All right. Well, yeah, we're moving first. Moving first, firing first.
Slow. You don't got. I know you don't got no slows. I know the British do.
Yeah, we're just gonna probably everyone turn right and run like hell. Oop, no, not like that. No, it's a different.
Yeah,
We gave those to OJ.
That's to port, by the way, not right.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that'd be port.
Well, basically, go left and
Go
Yeah.
left.
and run like hell.
Left and port have the same number of letters in them. Easy.
There's no red wood. There's no red port wine left.
All right, so you're OJ. You'll manage that. Anybody else on the Allied side going slow?
No.
Oh, what are these guys automatically slow?
What was
Yes,
the turn?
their max speed is 12.
I can only turn 45 or I can
90.
turn 90.
90.
I can turn 90.
Small and large cargo ships have a max speed of 12.
And we're doing, 12 is
Yeah.
on this table, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So anybody else slow on the Allied side?
Nope.
Who's anybody medium on the German side?
Huh.
I
No.
think so, but I gotta ask.
You want to try to keep them in formation, or should I scatter them some?
You can get them as far as they can go, basically.
They gotta go straight. They gotta go straight. You can't do that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's why it's mattering. That's
Yeah. For now, keep in formation, and we'll see about running. There's an option to scatter the whole
Multiple
convoy.
directions.
There's an option to scatter the whole convoy, but we'll see if I actually want to do that.
One giant slow marker.
I love that.
Dang.
Great.
Okay, so Germans fast. You see what they're doing. It's not a secret.
Yeah, that'd be all of us.
go ahead, Robert. Sorry.
Wait a minute, I do have a normal one. I have one guy that can't go fast. Didn't he get that flooding?
Oh yeah,
No,
you,
right.
you should put the Blucher in a separate task force.
At some.
They're all in separate task force right now.
Oh, are they?
You mean a formation?
Oh, because they're
And it
not. in
doesn't.
formation.
And formations only matter for shooting. They don't matter for speed.
That would be Blucher.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I go ahead and start mine?
Yeah, might as well. Rock and roll, man. I repeat, there's not much by the way of secrets here. Oh, yes. Okay. This is a case where I kind of want a regular move. Because really only the Blucher is. Well, it's obvious, though, which one he is. All good? We're all set?
Yep.
Yep.
Secondaries, Germans.
Well, no, I have to move still.
British.
Oh,
British
oh yeah, British.
Yeah,
move,
move.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, let's make like Taffy 3 and go get him. Well, that's still moving fast. So.
Get some parking on them.
Nah.
Alrighty. Time for a knife fight in a phone booth.
Mm-hmm. Secondaries.
Have none.
Nobody's got none?
Nope.
Primaries, Germans.
Blucher. Actually, no. Blucher's going after this one.
Blucher on the obdurate. Blucher is firing at the... Where is the Blucher? He's one that's taking the hit, so he's down to how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
2, 4, 6, yeah.
He's got 6
Should be
mains.
short. Should be short range.
Yep. Good aspect.
Couldn't get much shorter.
Is it good aspect? Let me see. Might be bad aspect. Let me double check.
Remember, it's that 90-degree business. Oh, yeah, it's a good aspect.
Yeah, but, yeah.
That 90-degree thing was a revelatory moment. 1,
High speed target.
2, 3. No, Blucher is regular.
Luke is moving regular, yeah.
2. Yep.
4 up, I think.
2, 8. I thought you got 6 or 8, Ron.
6. This one has 6.
4 up.
Nope.
Next, Alice.
Let's see. Formation. Probably try and shoot up some of these destroyers.
Well, nobody's got a formation anywhere except these
Yeah,
transports.
let's do the obdurate at Z32.
That's
The bad
a bad
aspect. That's about the only. There's gonna be 2.
So it's a 2. It's a tiny gun. I think it though. Yeah, the target. So it's a 1, 2, 2.
Yeah.
And how many
5
guns you got?
5 tubes.
5 tubes at 2. 5
Think 4?
Maybe also
5
4.
or better.
Oh, is it 5?
It's 4, isn't it?
Oh, it's 4 better right here. 2.
2, 5, 4. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And let's see damage. That would be 2 to the Z32.
32.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
crit.
Oops. Oh, thank you.
Come on.
Which one is it on?
The
It's on the
32, the one
33.
that
It's a
doesn't exist.
33. It's a 33.
Primary.
8. Okay. I thought it was shooting a 32, but okay.
There is no 32.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is no 32. That's a mistype.
Oh, okay. Whatever that one, first northerly one is then.
Yeah.
32 is actually
33.
33.
33. It should be 33.
What was the crit?
Primary.
Battery.
A primary.
Oh, that should be 35. That should be 35.
That's what it is. Yeah, I knew there was something wrong.
So it should be over here. The
Pick the
primary battery. I'll take out the that one. Okay, over the Germans. I'll let one
Alright.
of you guys handle the next
So we're
one.
going to Admiral Hipper.
Mm-hmm.
The obdurate again?
It's got to be that same Ford, isn't it?
No, he's moving.
Yeah, 8 guns.
Oh, yeah, 8
Ooh,
guns.
8 guns, but now the difficulty increases because those are big guns and he's moving
So-
fast.
It washes. It's still 4.
All right, ready.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
It's the Hipper, right?
5. Ooh.
Oh, there.
3, 5. Yeah, 5 damage.
Is so marked.
And then the crit. Torpedoes down. Get to pick a 2.
Oh, they both. All right. Just this tube, I guess here.
Okay.
Okay, so the obdurate is crippled.
Yep. Let me get a low speed marker.
Continue. That goes back to the Allies.
All right. When you guys take one, and take a shot at somebody.
Gets the old. The obedient against the Hipper?
Sure, let's do that. 5 tubes, point blank range.
1, I should think.
Yeah, so 3.
Yep.
Go for it.
Gotta find a die roller first. Yep.
Pity crit, I guess.
Pity crit. Nine.
Nope.
Nope.
That's not going to do anything.
Nothing. Germans.
All right, Prince Jurgen.
Mhm.
Guess obedient.
It's got to be that 4 or better.
Wouldn't it be better if you shot at the ones that haven't shot yet?
I'm trying to take out these ones with less torpedoes.
They've got
'cause
torpedoes.
these two are in our torpedo angle. These guys are not.
I got you. Good idea.
I
That's
know.
why you're the admiral.
4 or better.
Nope.
Allies.
That's why those two should be the targets right now.
Let's try blow up 35 if you guys can.
Yeah. Oslo against the 35, I guess.
That's a good aspect. So it's going to be 1 and 5, I think. Yeah, 5 guns.
Who's firing now? Oh, that way. I was looking the wrong way. Main. Yeah, what's the another 3?
Yeah, it should be a 3.
I watched everything roll over, and it landed.
That's what I saw too.
Sounds like it's Achilles' turn.
Ah,
Shoot 35 before they kill it.
okay. You said you wanted me to shoot at Obedient and
Yeah,
Abdurat. Okay, I think Obedient is probably the better shot.
yeah, for 35.
Bad aspect, I think.
Yeah, probably. When you get close, that's where it matters. Man, that's tight. Where's that doodad? Where's my doodad? I had one. Yeah, bad aspect, but it's still a main. So it's a 1-2.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No,
How many tubes you got?
Just got 4 left.
2 for 4. 4 better. Yep.
Okay.
And damage?
It's 1 die, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to remember how to do this.
3 points.
3 points. That should do it.
It hasn't been touched yet.
Oh, the
No,
sorry,
everything-
I was
yeah.
looking over here at the operator.
You were at
Now,
the
now you
Obdurat.
gotta roll
Yeah.
your crit
Yeah,
there,
roll for your
buddy.
crit, though.
Okay. And that's 2 die.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
8.
Primary.
That's a primary. Yeah. Pick a gun, any gun.
Which one are we looking at? Obdurat. Where is she? Take the rear.
No, that's the wrong. Yeah, that's this guy over here.
Oh, it's the obedient.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that one's
sorry.
Is that already marked?
Yeah, I just marked it.
Crit's turn.
Let's see. I guess we can do the Orwell. Just only got our front gun. I think Orwell. How many front guns do we have?
2 or 3. I'm not sure.
2. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 tubes.
Who you shooting at?
Want to try one of the other ones, or keep concentrating fire?
Concentrate the fire.
Yeah, ready. Okay, Z35.
So 2 tubes?
Yep.
2 tubes, short range. I can't imagine it's anything other than difficulty 1.
Yeah, I think
But
it's a
2
4 up.
tubes, so it's a 4 up. Yeah.
I guess I'll roll it. Hit. Ooh. 1 damage,
Yep. And
but it's a pen.
1 and a crit.
7 would be a pity pen, I think, so
Yep.
nothing more.
So nothing. But she's still. Oh wow, she's still afloat. That's funny.
All right,
You-
back to the Germans.
Okay. 33 firing at Obedient.
That's still that good or bad aspect.
That's
It's hard to
good.
tell.
He's got
Okay.
a good one on that one. The other one was awful close. That one not so much. So it's a 1. How many tubes?
5.
That's better.
3.
5 tubes. 3 up.
Oh, drat.
That's a big break.
And also it's Z35, I think difficulty 2 this time though, because of the bad aspect.
Yeah. The Aribi.
Yep.
2 tubes.
Yep. Gonna get 5 though, because we only have. Yep.
Yep.
Here we go. Hit.
Who are you hitting?
The it's 35.
Same one they've been hitting all day.
2 damage. I think I'll cripple her.
Yep.
And crit. 5 on the crit table. Be a secondary, but there are no secondaries.
Germans.
Okay, so Z34 is going to go after Obedient again.
Same as last time.
3 up.
Okay,
Hit.
there we go.
Damage. Three more.
He's gone. Is it 3?
Yep.
Yeah, oh geez, yeah.
So that's the obedient down.
Mm-hmm. I think that's it.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Slow.
I know. I just realized what it was. Yeah.
You slow down.
My apologies.
What about OJ?
OJ, what's he gonna do?
I already moved.
He's going on the deck to shoot you. Is what he's gonna do.
He's brought out his hunting rifle.
Well, shall we have a torpedo party, everyone?
Yes.
That's
I have a torpedo
definitely
run.
what's coming.
Remember the line, for what we're about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful.
Or
Give me a sec.
that's all I have at this point. But
Don't we get to shoot first?
What do you got?
No, we all get to declare torpedoes.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, so
I'm just checking.
Z30.
Everybody did their
On
artillery
him.
stuff, right?
Him, on him. On
Eleanor?
him, on him.
Alan?
Yes, we did all. Yes, we did
Yeah,
all.
okay, answer the questions, please.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Dad.
Z35 on obdurates.
How many?
Let's see, all of them.
Oh, Z35? No, Z35 on this one. On this
What?
one. On this one.
I thought he didn't have any torpedoes. I thought we were worried about this
No.
guy's torpedoes.
Right, I'm firing 6 at that one.
Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't even know you
I'm
had
trying-
any.
Yes. You over this way.
All right. Okay, fine. Thank
Six.
you, Admiral.
6 there. How many here?
We will shoot. We're shooting at the Onslow.
How many?
How many do we have? 2.
You got 8 total.
Yeah, we have 8 total. So
All of them?
yeah, why not?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm over here asking.
Okay.
And Chrono, I thought you had some.
yeah, 4 here.
You're not going to give me mine because
No, I'm not.
Do I should I double up over here, Ron?
Well, if you want to save this one, just put the 8 on this. And then save this one.
Okay.
I mean, you have to roll. It's separate anyway, 8 and 8. So,
True,
So you're going 8.
but I'm not sure what I'm saving them for.
there's other ships out there.
The transports? Yeah. but we
No,
can
there's
use-
other warships out there that could come and get
Just
us.
remember, you don't get to refill your torpedoes.
Yeah, we don't refill.
Oh, during the
Okay.
whole campaign you don't?
Nope.
Correct.
Wow, that seems weird.
Alrighty then.
So are we correct then? Is this correct?
It
All right,
look-
if you want
looks that
to,
way.
you go ahead. If you want to double up or put 4 into her, that's fine. If you want to, from the D33,
Um.
I'll let you make that decision.
Oh.
Just remember,
Um,
Germans have lousy torpedoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so maybe you should. All right, then put all 8 in.
Yeah, I'm putting. I want to put another 8 on her.
Oh, just dumping the load. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the possibility of me missing is not good. Is relatively good.
It's
So-
relatively-
Yeah, no,
decent,
same
yeah.
here.
Well, let's do what's interesting, which I think is this shot on the hipper. It's
It's
Because-
4 high speed,
yeah.
not small aspect.
It's
Be a 6.
4.
4 needs a
Why
6
do you
to hit.
why do you need a 6? Forgive me. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So it's a
You're
4
moving at-
difficulty, and you're firing out how many torps?
4. Would have been 8, but they blew up one of my tubes.
Yep, 6. You are correct.
That's
Hence why I was aiming at her, hoping to get a tube or sinker.
nope.
So,
My-
yep.
See, my thinking, Ron, is that if we kill most of this convoy, it's not going to matter that my destroyers are out of torpedoes.
Oh, I know.
Very close to not mattering already. It's very close.
Yeah. All right. We'll do the Osborne since that's only a 6
That's slow. He is slow, which means it's a
Yeah.
1.
He's a 3.
And bad torpedoes are 2.
Oh, okay.
So 2 for 6. 4
He's a
better.
4 then. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
4
better?
hmm
Oh, boy. Yay!
That's going to be a bad day.
T6.
Plus 6.
10.
Gone.
Yeah. All right, which is next?
I guess the Onslow, yeah?
Yeah, slow, yeah.
Okay.
And that's fast and fast.
4,
Fa-
5. He needs a 6.
Why?
Because
It's
it's double,
Or
Yeah,
bad.
It's a good aspect.
right, but
Doesn't
he's
And
high speed.
He's high
It's a
speed.
four.
And it's a 4,
Wait.
5.
Plus 4 torpedoes make it 5. Plus bad access makes it 6.
It's not a bad access.
Aspect.
It's not a bad
Aspect.
aspect.
It doesn't matter. It's 4 base.
Plus 1.
4 plus 1 makes 5.
hmm
And with any amount is a 6.
Yeah, any
Oh,
6.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I was like looking for that roll number. Yeah. Yep, you need a 6, no matter how many you're throwing at him.
Boy, that sucks.
Well, it's because you're both hauling is the problem.
But I'm not. I'm slow.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. It's how fast
It's
he's
a target.
going.
It's a target
how-
speed.
Yeah, it's how fast he's going.
That represents both evasive maneuvers and just general high speed.
A 6.
So I need a 6, basically, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Close. That's good.
What you're saying is
Two
there wasn't a
eights.
chance.
It's going to be the
guys are
same
right.
thing.
These guys are going to need 6s because
Boy, it's hard to hit with those things.
Well,
Okay.
the other
Depends
guy's
on the
going
target.
fast. Yeah.
Nope.
No. And again.
And the other one?
Nope.
Oh, that's disappointing.
hmm,
Make sure your tubes are all marked, please.
Yeah, we need someone to actually mark down, like, tubes were destroyed, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter after we fire.
I mean, yeah, I'm just marking them or something.
Yeah, just make sure all your tubes are marked off.
I'm contemplating something here, so I will probably make this mostly moot. So
Actually, I can just use one and put it in the middle, right?
I'll spawn them for you. They're cheap.
I didn't want you to have to pay the extra, so.
Well, you're nice. That it? We good?
Yes, indeed.
Making sure I'm not missing nothing. No, I'm not. All right, cool. And it's up to you, Ron.
Fire first, move first, fire first.
Slows.
1 sec. Let me consider something.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of shot anyway. During the marker step, I'm going to have the convoy scatter.
Don't do it. Well, it's up to you.
I don't think it's possible that we get out of this.
And what does that do?
That's a good question.
And what page is that on?
It's on the scenario page 2.
It makes Captain OJ's day a nightmare. The ships scatter everywhere.
Although, oh man, that's a good point.
Five,
Not
six,
great. I'm thinking, well, that's not great, but
I'm just curious though. What does scatter do?
it's a way to sort of shortcut things if it's just a bunch of warships about to just blow up a bunch of merchant ships. Basically, when this happens, you roll 1 die for each operational merchant ship on the passive side, term its fate. Roll scatter is 5+ for ships in the northern weather region, or its battle is happening at night. Otherwise, it's roll scatter is 6. If a ship scatters, is moved from the housing campaign permanently. It will never reach its destination, thus never provide VPs, but also never be sunk, and thus will never give the enemy VPs. Otherwise, it fails to scatter, is assumed lost, and the enemy gets VPs for having sunk it.
So if you didn't roll a 5 or 6, then
right.
basically it counts as
all
if we sunk it.
a 5 or 6 denies you the victory points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he
Right.
doesn't roll a 5 or 6, it basically counts as if we had sunk it.
Right. Because at this point, I'm like, I've got 3 conventional destroyers.
I think you got a better chance of getting some of them alive off the board than you
I
do
don't
of
know.
rolling 5 or 6.
I mean,
I'm not convinced of that, given the speed that they're
No.
going at.
No,
no.
'cause they're only going to move 12. You're going to move 24.
Yeah,
Even when they reach the edge of the board, you're going to be within 12 inches.
right.
So
It's going to be a
so it's-
turkey shoot.
Oh, I see what you're
My
saying.
Hail Mary was a torpedo attack to slow the battle.
But then
down.
if you lose them all,
I mean,
because you
I am liable to lose them all.
that's end the scenario because that's what your purpose is, isn't it?
You-
Getting
you
all
Yeah,
lose
the
pretty
them all.
much.
this
It is because I mean, it's just basically me admitting like at this point I don't have a viable win condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically
could see-
kind of lose both
I
ways,
guess
right?
I could see that. Yeah.
So I mean, it's just me at the point where I'm like, I do not have a viable.
Escape route.
I
Yeah.
don't have a viable way to play this out.
Yeah. I'm going to agree and say that's kind of game ball.
My Hail Mary was a last ditch torpedo attack to try and slow the cruisers down so they could deal with them, maybe gun the destroyers down. So
But that's not. that's
I
not
get
bad.
what you mean.
All right. Well, we'll call it there then.
sorry to shortcut it. I just like
No,
I
no,
don't-
I think that's what a gentleman does. He realizes that it's kind of there. I actually thought it was. I wanted to see this because I was curious about it, but I knew it was game over. I felt it was game over. I didn't know it. I felt it was game over when he found your convoy.
Yeah. But right now the rocks since the Anson blew up, but
because the other piece
Yeah.
because the other piece of that is he can now dive bomb your convoy till hell won't have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's a good thing. Well, so other than the disengaging rules, which I think we need more conversation with Sam about, I want to hear from him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really do. As I say, I think this scenario solves the problem for convoys. I think this is fine.
oh yeah, definitely.
You know, because
If
this is
for
the
sure.
challenge you want. You guys did a great job. You put up a destroyer screen. If you'd have had heavier boats to fight them with, it would have been a different story.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with the other problem I was facing when I was putting together task forces. Like, well, how much do I actually devote to screening the convoy?
Right.
Because then they can't actually hunt down the enemy attack force and
Right.
engage it. So it's a balancing act. And if I redid the campaign, I'd probably do things a little differently. Although I felt like what I did was overall, I think it worked well up until it didn't.
Well, yeah.
No, it worked very well. If I didn't like us,
Yeah,
some of the ones I couldn't discover yet, and so I had to do them 2 times, 3 times. I mean, if I didn't discover this one, I mean, I might always switch over to the other one.
That double 6.
Yeah, look.
That double 6 on the Anson was nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I still the Anson, I would be much more aggressive. I've been able to be much more
Yeah.
aggressive.
You know, no, I don't think either side played in a foolish way. Ron taught me a lot about the use of air power in this game. I'll tell you that much. And definitely Chrono taught me a lot. When he sent me the list of his task forces, I was like, Jesus.
So many torpedoes.
You know,
I mean,
and,
destroyers,
and by the
rather.
way, one thing I was definitely interested to see, and I didn't want to say anything because umpires aren't allowed to talk about that. The one other thing that we didn't see play out here because you didn't get any, there were no
U-boats.
submarines.
I know. I didn't get any U-boats. They're
I-
expensive.
Yeah.
I had to guard against it.
Yes.
Which is why I had so many destroyers everywhere.
Well, and
Or-
also my thinking was, I was thinking you were gonna get destroyers and stuff to defend against the U-boats, so I went more planes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a little bit of rock, paper, scissors. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take
Black
one
is-
let's take one last look at the board. Keep talking.
Interesting. I'm interested in this flak, and I feel like what I would do differently if I were rebuilding was I put more flak in my task forces. Although that's sort of this scenario specific where they have a land base and we don't.
That's a big deal. Oh my goodness, I was watching that. That's a great point.
What's that?
The fact
That he
that
can't think our carrier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
If I
he's
want
got,
to try and blow it up, it would require me to do multiple air sorties to reduce your base.
and how many planes
Oh,
do you
yeah.
have that kind of range?
Not many. It would require me bringing my carrier in closer.
How many carriers could you have gotten?
As many as I wanted, really, but they're worthless in a service engagement. So
You must at least have enough to fill the traffic. I think that's what it was.
Oh, you mean? I mean, I
To
could have
make-
gotten another carrier, but I was like, I didn't think another carrier would necessarily be ideal.
Because remember, Achilles, you don't pay
Mm-hmm.
for the carrier, you pay for the planes.
Right.
So you see here it has traffic of 3, which is weird. That's not blue here.
I think it's just a
Yellow.
typo. It's a typo on the
Yeah.
particular sheet.
So he could actually got 2. How many planes did you get? Did you have 6?
I started with 6.
He could actually got 2 carriers and put 3 on each, as long as
Yeah.
it equals the traffic.
Interesting.
But you can put up to a maximum of 6 planes on it, but you can only
Yes.
strike 3 off of it.
So,
I mean, props to my Air Force. They did do good work when they got up in the air.
No,
yeah.
no, they did. They crippled one of my ships with changed one turnaround, but the minute you came in,
on the other hand, let it be observed that Chrono is rapidly deleting from his logbooks the failure of the cap to scramble that time.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, that logbook went down with the ship.
yeah,
Oh,
but then he locked out because I didn't was able to hit him. So
Right, that's true.
I'm just keep thinking, hey, one more turn of dive bombing your cruiser for us.
But then you know what had
Yeah.
happened? Some smart-ass marine archaeologist will take a submarine down there and find it many years later.
True.
Oh, look, it was in this waterproof bag the whole time.
In a
I do
safe
like-
and
And
waterproof
some of
bag.
some of it is also up to. I mean, some of it is. I had poor luck sometimes when I needed good luck, and Dalinor had very good luck at times when he needed it. So
yeah,
One.
I mean my
time.
my task force one though didn't make it out as well as I hoped it would because after I sunk the battleship, after that we weren't really hitting that well.
No, and I also thought that until the very end, unfortunately, Chrono did an excellent job of hiding Task Force C.
Oh yeah,
It took 5 days for us to find him.
Yes, like that was
Yes,
that
it
was
did.
that was very, very well done. I was one of the many things I was curious about was how long it would take to find that and what would be the consequences if that poor group of ships was suddenly on the board.
Yeah, if they'd been found on day 1,
Right.
boy, that would have been really ugly.
You know, so yeah, like you say, getting over here 5 turns. So I guess the overall with the one obviously everybody want to play Nimitz again soon.
I'd be,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'd be happy to let someone else drive, like some of the people who are just side participants in this one. But
Sure.
who I was so.
And the other thing is, with this by the way was a 200 pointer,
Mhm.
which I think I thought this was a good number.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see this particular scenario with a smaller points number, just because it'll mean, you know, there's more of a trade-off for buying 10 points of 10, 20 points of planes
Mhm.
at 100 points. So I think adjusting the points level makes for interesting choices on both sides.
Sure.
Yeah, well, this here cost me. This cost me 60 points just for these 2 flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also too, I could spend them on the subs, or I could spend them on other ships that were like, ugh.
I mean, I probably would have done. Well, if I was in your position, I would have gone with a lot of. I mean, I probably would have done similar with the heavy cruisers, but I probably would have gone for a lot more destroyers and light cruisers.
Yeah, but the light cruisers didn't really have any punch, and I wasn't sure what you had out there.
I mean,
I knew you were gonna have a battleship somewhere.
right. But my whole objective would be never to fight the battleship, and it would be to try and find the convoy and just run rampant on it. So
Yeah, I don't want to
Well,
fight.
yeah.
I don't want to fight your battles. Get out of here with that.
But if the battleship, like if you did come after me,
Yeah, we didn't know that
know.
you could run away, and at that point,
Yeah, the running away bit. Although, again, let's be clear: a convoy can't run away.
yeah,
No.
A
convoy
No,
can't
but-
run.
but those light cruisers can sure run away from those battleships.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I have a problem with that.
No,
I
they
think
should
the one
be
thing
able to.
gauge that I would adjust would be if you've got a ship in your task force that's can only move below like top speed, then there has to be more of a chance element to whether they can actually get away or not.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of what I was saying. I mean, like, okay, let's say we had a group of light cruisers, and he had his task force with the battleship. The light cruisers should be able to run away because they're faster
Mhm.
than the battleship, right? So when you have that point in the game where when it reaches that point, and you ask, "Do you want to disengage?" and Ron says yes, and then you go by what's the slowest ship in both groups. Well, slowest ship in both groups, he's going to have the slower ship,
Mhm.
and
yeah,
so there's-
but they're
you know.
still rated at 12. The battleships, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the fast battleships in this era are just as speedy as a light cruiser. So
I
that should never be.
depends on the ship. But
mean, the Bismarck was bad fast until it got hit.
No, it was only like 28, 29 knots.
A light cruiser's still going to be doing what, 34?
32, 33.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, that's not running circles around it.
No, but it's fast enough to get away.
Okay,
That's it's
over
fast enough
time, over time,
Yeah.
depending how it catches him.
But let's put it this way: for you Navy guys, if you're on a smaller ship, you're going to see the bigger ship from further away. Are you not?
You'll
I
see.
mean,
Uh,
I'm in the Navy. I'm not in the Navy, rather, but I think
No.
it's the opposite because the bigger ship will have higher.
Yes,
Higher.
but it'll also be easier seen from a distance.
You'll,
It's like-
you'll see each other at the exact same time.
yeah, most of the time during night hours, the smoke they saw first anyway.
True, the smoke, and then
Well,
but as
most
soon
of
as he sees
the-
the smoke,
Point aren't smoking.
so he sees him. He's way out there. He says, "Okay, flank speed that way."
The big difference at this point is radar.
Not many of these guys have it, or they have some, but it's not super advanced.
No.
I
Doesn't
think if you follow me on Twitter, I posted in preparation for tonight's game, day 3 p.m. turn. Quote: "This gets out of hand. We're going to be caught in the biggest naval battle since Jutland." And and Brant from Armchair Dragoons posted, "Narrator: It got out of hand quickly."
So the float planes on the ship cards themselves, we couldn't use them. I just realized.
That was a point to Sam as an artifact from playtesting.
Yep.
All right, so those don't belong there.
I'm assuming he amalgamated them into the general spotting role. Because he probably figured this is way too finicky, because I have to research which ships have float planes. And
Well,
Yeah.
like everything else, and this is what makes Sam a great rule writer and a game designer. He looks at a system and says, does it make it better? And then, what's the effort that it takes to make that thing better happen? And he makes a hard judgment every time.
yeah, I mean, I think I remember listening to it. Like, a lot of what he does is he'll like build it out, and then I think he culls a lot of stuff down.
Yeah, it does feel like an episode of Survivor in that way.
Yeah, he's like, well, does this help, or is it just there for the sake of being there because that's what people expect out of this particular kind of war game?
The float planes are more or less worked into, okay, my task force here is looking at this task force.
Yeah.
Do we spot the task force?
Right.
Yeah.
Because historically, most of the ships that had float planes, the first thing they did when they got into combat was get rid of the float planes. They were nothing but a hazard when combat commenced.
And well, during the day, they were also some of them used. At least Japanese used them a lot for spotters.
Yeah, you can use them as spotting. A lot of them.
Gunnery spotting.
Mm-hmm.
There was one story that I read. It was an Iowa class. They had the spotter planes on the fantail, and when they opened up with the guns, the first round started the float plane on fire. The second round, the side. Luckily,
Cool.
yeah, you got rid of all sorts of stuff, and like the Japanese, after Midway, one of the cruisers went, "Yeah, these torpedoes are a liability," and dumped them over the side. And one of the other cruisers said, "No, we're going to keep them," and they paid the price. The torpedoes actually got hit on an air attack.
There you go. So what we'll do is we'll get together in the chat. We'll figure out what the next one is. It'll take a little bit to build it and stat it and make sure I got all the planes. We'll grab a couple of fresh silly admirals, and let them have at each other. I like the North Sea. I'm biased that way. I think the Pacific is grossly overdone with this stuff, so it's very cool to be.
No one does the Mediterranean.
Med.
The
Yeah,
Med bores me.
We want to do the Italians.
Yeah, the spaghetti fleet pass.
Oh,
But
Don't make my sister sad. She likes each other.
the Italian ships are even more handsome and more mediocre.
I beg to differ with you. They're actually pretty good.
and they were run by a junk higher command.
Yeah.
Their service record was awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's look through that and see those are great ships at the bottom of the sea. Look at them there.
Yeah, Cape Matapan.
Yeah, that went so well. But yeah, I mean they do.
I thought we were going for World War I next.
Yes.
There is a deep interest in that, and yet no statistics. And I don't know how well. I don't know how you undergun the ships that way.
I mean, the easiest way to do it is to sort of bathtub it back down.
That's what I was thinking. That's what you do, is you say that a dreadnought is a battleship, and and you ignore all the other things because it is just a set of numbers. I was thinking about that.
Right, because I mean, they do have some old dreads on some of the sheets, and their max speed is 6.
Right.
So it's like, if you want to actually do like Jutland, you need to like reorient it, or rescale it rather. So,
or like you say, just do a straight bathtub where you gas them up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to break some things, I think.
I don't think it'll break it. I think you have to be very careful about not mixing your World War I with your World War II ships.
At the speed the modifiers are working, we should have it by next week Tuesday, I think. So we shall see. No, I'm leaning towards the invasion of Norway, which is very cool and has troop ships and all kinds of bases.
That is a neat one.
Yeah, so it's got a base for Scapa Flow, which is cool, and both sides get bases, so that's sweet too. Wednesday, Battle of Teugn-Hausen. Battle of Teugn-Hausen for Valor and Fortitude. Thursday, I think my current plan is OJ, if he's around. Are you around this week, man?
Should be.
OJ versus the command tent doing Fireball Forward. Haha.
Ooh.
Fireball Forward is this is a learning game. It's a 2-player only type deal, unfortunately. But I very much want to get it into the slot, and our dude Achilles is otherwise spoken for.
Yes, sir.
So we cannot have him among us, which makes me sad, but he must attend to things. And that therefore leaves, oh my God, what is on the pile? What is on the pile? Well, we'll have to see who's around, because the pile says Spearhead. The pile says a lot of things, so we'll have to take a look. We've just been having so much fun with NIMITZ for these weeks that we've skipped away. So there it will be.
Barthard has been sadly absent.
Yeah. So we may have to spearhead. I warned him that, or I actually warned Destruct that if we skipped 1 week, we could wind up easily losing a month, and my prognostication proved correct because other games leapt vigorously in front of it. Let me look at my. I'm gonna peek into the toy box. No, of course not. Yeah, of course we're distracted. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday. Charlie Company.
Ah,
Yeah,
Let's get it done. Let's
I'm
get
looking
it
forward
done.
to that. It's gonna be fun.
Yep. So cool. We got stuff to do. La. Anything else? Anything else? We are good. Thank you all so very. John Stanley, Italian Navy. No one fights at night. That's a good one. But anyway, thanks so much to those who watched. Thanks to those who played. I appreciate you. In the meanwhile, until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.